Vibe blowing at the jack. Got the loud jumping at the pack. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the band jumping at the bag. Vibe blowing at my jack. Got the loud jumping at the pack. Everything I'm on slack.
We've been with the Brazilians. This would be the first.
They wild. I think.
I'm innocent.
Bro, you hear that guy? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? It is Coach Greg Adams back in here with another YouTube live stream. Shout out to the Coach Gang.
That's you.
For being in here, being involved, and being active on this YouTube channel. And welcome back to the Wake Up Show. Bonjour. Part of the Free Agent Lifestyle podcast here on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. You in here with the Bruce Wayne it is ish. Bonjour. Como vai? You in here with the Bruce Wayne it is ish. The King of Kings, the King of Content, and the Speaker of Truth. Yours truly, the Notorious One, aka Mr. Coachellini, better known as the prognosticator Coach Nostradamus. And you're in the Desert Storm bunker, and you're not in the Desert Storm bunker, and you're live from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And you're live in the Desert Storm bunker with none other than EWF. That is every woman's fantasy and the whole fucking show. I'm the CEO, Niggero, of Fixes Binds LLC, the unbinder, the undebatable, the undisputed best entertainment here on YouTube. You can call me Senor Gregorio Graybeard. The ladies in Brazil call me Mr. Third Leg Americano Gringo. Also known as the man with no trabajo in Brazil, the Mitch Slapper. I am the anointed one. You can also call me the founding father of the After Pill, the Junior College Brazil sociologist, the Papacito, the Morpheus of the mating matrix, the chocolated Confucius, the Black Moses, the deliverer. Also known as the man that walks in the spirit of Elijah. I'm the hombre, the gringo, with more nicknames in the Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, than anyone in Brazil. But you can call me CGA, C God Allah, NIB. Even in Brazil, bonjour. The 14-time demonetized champion in Brazil. And in the universe, hey, it's the universe going on right here. Give me the universe. All right. We're going to pump the sound effects up just a little bit, if you will. Just bear with me a little bit. We're getting our bearings. It's going to be... It is great. All right. Great to have me here. Great to have you guys back here on a Monday. All right. Setting sail. People say, are you a passport, bro? And I said, no, I'm living the free agent lifestyle.
New world order.
I'm living the free agent lifestyle for life. Unfortunately, right now it is raining. So anybody that will be like, Coach, man, go live your best life. Go out there and get some mamacitas. Go out there and get some gorditas. Go out there and get to some Afro-Latina mommies. Go get some mamacitas. Don't worry, ninjas. It's raining right now. All right, it's raining. All right, it's raining bigly. All right, so it was just storming right now. I'm steps from the beach, but nothing's going on outside. I'm inside. New All right. And we'll do it live. The Brazilian JUCO. It's Gregorio Junior College in Brazil. What a great time here. I've had a great time. Did my show on Friday on YouTube. Thanks for joining me on Friday. It was a short show because I had to get to the airport. I had to make sure my passport didn't have child support restrictions on it. Just kidding. I had to make sure I got to the airport on time. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram stories, you see what's going on over there. All right, living a life, living a true free agent lifestyle leadership, showing you what the purpose of the free agent lifestyle is. It's to get yourself, it's to open yourself up to the world. All right, that book was published in 2018, and it talked about that this was going to be the mission. Hopefully, in 2025, there will be more of this. And let me see if I have the JUCO sound effect going on right here. Let's see if we can get the JUCO sound effect, just so you can guys know. And if you're not joining me over on Locals, you know that the JUCO is going crazy out here, right? Let me see here. I don't, yeah.
Get 'em, daddy.
It's definitely Get 'em Daddy season in Rio. All right. It's definitely Get 'em Daddy season in Rio. I don't know if I have the sound effect for the JUCO, but it's all good. All right. Yeah. But I got this. I got that.
And that's you.
All right. But it is Get 'em Daddy.
Get 'em, daddy.
Get 'em Poppy season out here in Brazil. But join me over on Locals. I just figured out how to get on Locals. Shout out to Justin over at Locals. He told me how to get in on the app because Locals is not, well, I'm going to say banned in Brazil. Locals is banned in Brazil. It's just not hosted in Brazil. And there's a couple of things that are not hosted in Brazil, like Venmo. No Venmo in Brazil. All right. So no Venmo and no Uber Eats. All right. Just to let you guys know. Do I have the buzzer for Uber Eats? All right. Where's my buzzer? I need the buzzer sound right here. I'll just say
straight jacket.
All right. So
Gotcha, bitch.
all right, but I'm enjoying it. The reason why you're like, why are you eating Uber Eats in Brazil? Well, that was the JUCO. The JUCO wanted some Uber Eats like midnight. All right. And I was like, okay, all right, do whatever you want.
It's barbecue in there.
All right. You want some Uber Eats in the middle of the fucking night?
It's barbecue in there.
Go ahead. All right, order up. All right. She had to order it on her app, and I had to give her some high-ish. All right. All right. So I had to give her some money. All right.
It's barbecue in
All right.
there.
That's what I need to give her right there at the end of the day. All right. Because
Let you get it through your thick skull that I'm broke.
yes.
Dead, flat, stony, broke. I've got $3.85 in my purse.
All right. So I was like, I could order it. And then I tried to order it. And it was like, all right, no ordering it. All right. So anyway, high H. All right. Whatever the hell I had to give her, but she wasn't having no money.
Let you get it through your
She didn't
thick
have no money.
skull that I'm broke. Dead, flat, stony, broke. I've got
All right.
$3.85 in
All
my
right.
purse.
And I was just like, hey,
Your third leg was just phenomenal.
I gave her the third legs and I said, well, order up. All right. I'll pay it back. You know, or what I mean? She came on the motorcycle, Ninja. I was like, damn. All right. The Uber wasn't treating her. The Uber didn't want to bring her to Mr. Third.
Your third leg was just
The Uber
phenomenal.
didn't want to bring her. All right. And so I scheduled this Uber for her to come. It worked the previous night, but the next night they was like, nah.
Your third leg was just
All right. They didn't want to
phenomenal.
bring her to the crib, to the gentleman's lair in Brazil. So she had to hop on the motorbike. Ninja, I was like, good
Your
Lord.
third leg was just phenomenal.
I mean, what a wonderful world it is here. All right. My Portuguese is lacking. Don't ask me to speak Portuguese. I am not very good. I know bom dia. I know como vai. And I barely know obrigado. I'm working on that one. Every time I say it, they laugh at me. They're like, gringo. He must have money out
Your
there.
third leg was just phenomenal.
All right, but it's been great. But to contribute to today's show, $ the Notorious CGA on the Cash App. No Venmo, which is Coach Greg Adams TV. No Venmo, I won't be able to look it up. Not even on my phone, I can't look it up. And PayPal, I can look up PayPal as paypal.me/Coach Rick Adams, and that is near the top of the description box on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. And you can super chat by clicking a link on the top of the live chat.
New world order.
On the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. Yes, if you want to know my mission out here, my JUCO activities, go to Locals. I'm gonna repost it. I know some brothers have been helping me on. We did Locals on Sunday. We did Money Mindset a little bit earlier. If you're looking for all of those streams, we will post a replay. Should be posted on Locals already, but please be aware, because I know some Mitch ass ninjas gonna be, Coach, man, you changed the time. I'm like, Ninja, I'm 2 hours ahead of New York, and I'm 5 hours ahead of Southern California or Nevada. So I'm not going to be streaming Money Mindset at 11 o'clock here. All right. Because you know what time it is, All right. There's something else going on.
Trying.
All right. That's what's going on. All right. Anyway, we got a great show for you lined up today. The main event, Travis Hunter deletes his Instagram last night after a video surfaced of what appears to be his girlfriend getting bent over and hunched with clothes on in a schoolgirl outfit at one of these parties that she claims Travis used to drop her off and stay outside while she was getting
Trying.
All right. This is a big old fat L. I don't have all my sound effects, but we're going to do the best we possibly can. But do me a favor, hit the like button on this stream. Hit the like button so everybody can see what's going on here. We do have a couple of other segments. I was only going to do 2 hours. All right. Because I'm meeting up with our brother here, 1MT Skyler. All right. And we're going down to Ipanema to hang out. All right. And there are some favela mamacitos out here. But one mamacita wants me to come see her in the favelas. That's another word that I know. And I was like, no. All right. I'm not coming to see you in the favelas. All right. So we do got 2 more segments, and I don't have to rush because it's raining outside and there's nothing to do. But I'm meeting up with Skyler and 1MT. And shout out to our brother Raphael and Marty McFly. All right, we're going to be fly on the yacht party next week. I'm going to show you some videos this week promoting that. You'll see it on my Instagram. Yacht party coming up while I'm here in Rio. All right, and you might see me in Sao Paulo too. All right, although people are telling me go to Sao Paulo. Some people are saying don't go to Sao Paulo. All right, but I kind of want to go. All right, because I heard there's some flatbacks out there. All right. I heard there's some flatbacks. All right. There's flatbacks here too. All right. There's all kind of people here. And bear with me. By the end of the week, I'll give you my synopsis of Brazil and how it compares to maybe how the Passport Bros have explained it. I haven't had enough time to explore. I have had fun, but I haven't had enough time to explore to get an idea. But I'm going to tell you, so far, I'm glad I came to Brazil. All right. And there's some linglings in Sao Paulo. All right, there's some linglings out there. I don't know if I want to mess with linglings while I'm here. All right, I only want to mess with Brazilian punani. All right, I'm not messing with linglings while I'm here. All right. Anyway, let's see if we can get to some earlier contributors to today's show. And I have so many windows up here, so bear with me when I'm traveling. The show is not efficiently run as it is in my studio. All right, but for some reason, I had up all of my, okay, there they are. Oh, they logged me out. All right, they logged me out. So this is going to be a mess. And by the way, my internet might go out, so bear with me. All right, bear with me. I'm trying to do my best. Shout out to our brother here, and it is, we're going to call you Glenn. He says a little change for the pot. Shout out to the Best Edutainment, and that's a co-sponsorship. Kevin W's in the building yesterday. Appreciate you. NGN says, Mitch's, why does CGA hate his own people? Criticizing Hunter, trying to make him bitter about women. Also, Mitch's, CGA needs to save him from that toxic woman. You said that you care about men, ass ninjas. You can't win with these broke ass Mitches. 100%. All right, they're going to be like, you're criticizing him. Get a life. Godwin says, informative money mindset as usual, coach. Is there any way we Patreon members can access the Zoom chat from the Money Mindset live stream? If not, it's okay. Normally when it's downloaded, the chat is removed. So I don't know how that works. I've never seen it be able to work like that, the chat. But I appreciate you for being on the money mindset. And it was a good one. It was a good one. We definitely talked about some economic situations. We had Chris, our brother here, our crypto brother, Chris, the legendary crypto brother. He has been blessing us with massive amount of information related to cryptocurrency, even well before we saw the Bitcoin do what it did here in the last 6 months. Chris has blessed us again with some information, and really it's over information. I'm going to tell you, if you don't know anything about crypto Chris is going to make you go crazy. He's going to make your head spin. All right. I don't understand half the stuff he tells me, which means in effect, he's giving way too much information out. And you can reach him directly as well. If you're interested in that investment. And we talked about investment strategies. We're going to talk about a lot more coming up in 2025. So get over on the Money Mindset. If you've never heard of the links, the JUCO streams, the Money Mindset Ninja, I'm like, where you been? Where you been? Shout out to Adon Smash says, Coach, how's the quality of the JUCO over in Brazil? Shout out to you.
Trying.
How's the quality?
Okay, Daddy.
Okay, so there's a couple different approaches here. We definitely talked about on locals, but you know, where I'm staying, I'm not staying in the mix. So it's a difference between where I'm staying in that. But listen, you know, people will tell you this. I'll just keep it simple. People will say there's the most beautiful women in the world are in Brazil. Okay. The most beautiful women in the world are in Brazil. And I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree. Meaning that, you know, if you're ranking some of the top countries with the most beautiful women, Brazil's got to be up there. Okay. Brazil's going to be up there. Brazil's going to be up there because really, I would say per capita, per space, per place you're walking. Okay. You're just walking in a group of people. You're going to see more women at the 7, 8 spot, right? You're just going to see more women at 7 and 8 than you probably will see. You would have to be in another major city. And so, which means in effect, like a 7 here would be an 8 where you're at. Right? A 7, like it's just the average woman is good looking. And trust me, there's some busters out here. There's some slump busters and booger wolves and all of that. But on par, like if you're not in a major city in the United States, New York, Los Angeles, Miami per se, if you're not there, then I would say the average woman in Brazil would be a knockout, would be at 8 where you're at. The average woman here would be an 8. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Okay. Now it's not everybody. Just so please understand, it's not everybody's beautiful here. But when you see a beautiful woman, when you see a good looking woman and she just average walking around right here, she just average woman and she's good looking, right? I mean, without even trying, it's not too much hair, not too much makeup, right? We got IG models in the mix out here too, but not with just a regular woman is good looking. So I'm going to say, with that being said, you know, depending on where you go and where you party, there's just some beautifully mixed people here. And, you know, if you like black women, I'm going to tell you, you get black women here with not the black women attitude. So you don't get the African-American woman attitude, but she looks black. She looks mulatto, mixed, curly hair, the hair that you like it. She just don't act like a regular American black women. So if that's your thing and you like the, you know, the sisters with the big rump and the, you know, broad build and thick and all of that stuff. And I'm not talking about Instagram model thick. I'm just talking about a regular girl. You just don't have the mentality that goes with it, because she'll be like extra pleasant and you're looking at her like, bitch, you would be trying to cuss me out in America. All right, yeah, the mammy mentality is not there. So you do have a lot of mixes is here. You know, you have a lot of tourists here. I'm living where tourists are, so it is that. But that's my quick synopsis, if I can say it. But the rest, you're going to have to find out over on locals. Shout out to the Gale says, I dare you walk the streets with your newly acquired Lambo watch. Just kidding. Don't do it. I won't do it. I'm not doing it. I walk in the favelas with it. No, I won't. Shout out to MC Hamster says, shout out to Gregorio Coachellini in the building. Be sure you order and I've been trying to, I'm not going to pronounce it, but I'm going to call it a cape. All right. But it's a drink while you're in Rio, the sugar cane and the cacha. Is it cacha and lime? That is that fruit. That is the most popular fruit out here that somebody was telling me about. It's between a margarito and a mojito, a margarita and a mojito. And he says right here, fantastic beverage. Yeah, they said it's very popular here. I'm going to have one here at the hotel tonight. Yes, says, Coach, I've been listening to you for 6 months now. From what you're saying, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there is such a thing as a gold digger. Women are naturally expensive, so pick one in your range. Yes, that's a lot of things what I talk about here. Gold digger is a misnomer. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, all women cost to an extent. Women aren't free. So they're all looking for resources. But if you want to cheap out, go ahead. All right. There's some free ninjas out here too. I get it for free ass ninjas. Well, and the funny thing is there's some guys that I deal like they identify with pimp culture. And then when I say, like, I'll say things like, well, all men pay. Them guys will say, no, they don't. And I'd be like, okay, so if you're a pimp, like, listen to me for a second. All right, because these ninjas be like pimps up, hoes down, and, bitches ain't, right here. So, and I'd be like, okay, and ninjas, you shouldn't pay. I'm like, all right, I get it. So all men don't pay, right? I don't pay. I'm a pimp. Okay, but if you had hoes, how do your hoes get paid? Right? I just want to know. How do you get paid, ninja? Aren't we agreeing without agreeing? How do you get paid? Don't you get paid when your hoes get paid, ass ninja? So all men don't pay? Oh, just the tricks. Okay, well, okay, ninja, what the fuck? Ninjas be contradicting themselves, ninja, but I don't know. Fake ass, pimp ass ninjas. Blue Baggins says Travis can't even take a pic with a woman for work when he's getting paid, but she can get dry hunched in parties and thought it up in bed with a struggle rapper. But she different, Coach. Worry about your girl. He says, you ain't even got a girl. According to Travis Hunter, we ain't even got a girl. All right. Get your own girl, ass ninja. Okay, we got some other brothers I need to acknowledge. Monte says Travis is stupid. You don't see the signs, MFA. It must be his first piece of punani. A man supporting men, passport CGA. They gonna hate. Oh, they gonna really hate. Because, they're gonna be like, he tried to be a passport bro, but don't understand the free agent lifestyle. I'm like, the free agent lifestyle did not technically precede the passport bro movement. The passport bro movement existed prior to the explosion of it. But the free agent lifestyle kind of preceded the popularity of the passport bro, the popularity of it, right? The mainstreaming of it. It preceded it. The free agent lifestyle preceded it. So, it's not until you travel to places known for passport bro activity do people hate. When I was in Italy, nobody called me a passport bro. Right? Right? When I was in Cancun, in Cabo, nobody called me a passport bro. It's only when you touch down in Brazil. And shout out to a man supporting men says, it's just a dance, Coach. It's just a dance. I'm not sure what that means, but I got you. And no government name BHC says, do you ever get recognized in other countries? I do, but I have yet to get recognized here in Brazil. Okay, but I'm going to tell you, I haven't been out here in the streets that much. But with that being said, we're going to come back to that portion of the show. But let me get to the next segment, which is going to be, it looks like Straggle and Sniggle Theater. All right, so let's have some fun. Thank you, man. 2,100 people in the stream. All right, so do me a favor, hit the like button. We should be at 1,000 likes. So take your time and hit that like button. Straggle and Sniggle Theater intro coming up.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Okay, Straggle and Sniggle Theater. All right, let me change my banner and everything. I got too much going on here, but let me give us a round of applause for even pulling this stream off right now, because this is crazy. All right, give me a round of applause. All right, Straggle and Sniggle Theater. Nope, that's the wrong one. All right, it's going to be a shit show, but I'm going to try to put on a great show for you. I'm going to try. All right, so Straggle and Sniggle Theater. Let me see if I can get, oh, man, this is crazy. Let me see. Oh, this is a mess already? Okay. All right, Straggle and Sniggle Theater. All right, I'm sharing a screen. All right, we're getting somewhere. Straggle and Sniggle Theater. This is some women here. Don't worry about the audio. There's some women here. Apparently, you see them right there on your screen. There's a very diverse group of women sitting at the table, and they look, for the people listening on the audio, they look to be frozen and paralyzed. And what they're doing is, as you can see here on the screen, they're realizing they messed up somewhere. All right, they definitely messed up somewhere. And I do have a gotcha bitch for these guys. Gotcha bitch. All right, let me know if you can hear the audio or the stuff here. Gotcha bitch. It's a gotcha bitch moment. And I'm going to read the caption. Let's scroll in right here. And it says, when you realize feminism is a scam because it tricks women into working 9 to 5 just to be taxed so the government can make more money. Gotcha, bitch. All right. And yes, it's too late. All right. They got you. Gotcha, bitch. All right. And you'll love to see it. As I tell you, man, feminism freed men. It is definitely, you can't hear it. Audio's, what audio's a bit low? Am I low? Or who, what? All right. Maybe you can't hear the sound effects. All right. What about that? Can you hear? Gotcha, bitch. All right. It's too late. Gotcha, bitch. It's too late. And everybody warned you. I mean, people warned you well before I warned you. You had Elizabeth Warren warned you. Gotcha, bitch. It's too late. No sound effects on the sound effects. All right, y'all cold. Gotcha, bitch. All right, no sound effects. All right, too bad. So sad. And I know you're kind of in too deep, ladies. So yeah, feminism freed men. Feminism free men, and I can't really do anything about the. Gotcha, bitch. All right, you hear the sound effects? All right, so yeah, man. I mean, look, men. What I've been warning you of, there's a lot of men out here trying to figure out how to navigate this and get them a girl that's theirs, all theirs. But unfortunately, man, it's too late. The damage is done, and this is going to be the number one reason why we can't go back. Why the majority of men and women won't be able to date who they want romantically and marry, because of this right here. Because men want a certain type of woman, and that woman needs to have the proper perspective and put that man in his proper place, like the proper order of protection. Shout out to Dr. Thunder. He talks about this, the proper order of protection. This is how men and women have gotten along for years, decades, centuries, millennia. Today, it's a little bit different. And this is why I told men, you got to free yourself, because it's going to be difficult in America to be able to find this proper order. And, other people are trying to figure out how to survive this, but this is well ingrained in our society after hundreds of years of feminism progressing to the point we have now. Now, you have to understand, not all women believe like these women. There's some women that are completely fine with this, and they have adjusted their lives accordingly. But there are women trying to work this out, right? They're trying to work this out. They're trying to work it so they can maintain this sense of independence and also find men to support them, right? Or help support them to at least 50%. But no, man, I mean, there's some guys that don't see any value in this. So in America, thank you to feminism, it's just not going to be available to everybody at all. What? All right. That woman isn't even in this era. All right. I'm not sure. But yeah, man. That woman doesn't exist for the majority of people. And I think the problem's unsolvable. I think the relationship issue is about 60 to 80% unsolvable. Like, the issues are just going to persist. Like, we got to keep what we got and bring it into the line of relationship. I know people think it's going to work for everybody. When I say it's not solvable, I mean for everyone. We know there's going to be some outliers and some people that make it work and some people that settle and some people that force into it and some people that naturally can make this particular thing work without a problem, without a hitch. But the majority of people, the norm, the standard of society, it's not going to be the norm anymore that we make the relationships work in this proper mindset. So not only do they realize it was a scam to get them out to work. Okay, let me see if I could shift the screen here. It's a scam that's going to trick them into delaying their child rearing years. It's going to trick them into freezing their eggs and not realizing the true cost. Is going to trick them into feminism in terms of student loan debt. It's going to force them to actually take on a lot of resources and debt that will make them delay romantic relationships. And the one thing they're missing, and shout out to the people who made it work. Here's the one thing they're missing is that men in general, all right, have to agree with this. Men have to go along with this. That means your romantic interest, your romantic partner has to go along with this, where you're going to get your life together and buy your 1-bedroom, 3-bathroom townhouse, get your car, collect all this loan. And then there was another post that I was wanting to share related to this. And have you, let me see here. Have you, be promiscuous? Promiscuity. Damn, there was another post that I meant to put up here, but apparently I did not save it on my saved. Let me see if I can pull it up here, because a guy actually put this on Instagram, and it kind of bears out. Oh yeah, I did find it. Give me a second here. I'm gonna pull it up. And please understand, I've been on this for a long time, so I've been trying to tell people that this is where we're headed, but they got to get men to agree where women are going to delay all of this growth, and the men is just going to show up at 35, right? Let me see if I can pull this up, because I think this encapsulates what we are talking about. And here we go. Let's go ahead and pop this up on the screen. And there's a gentleman here. I'm not sure who he is. His name is not Jeff Mack. And if you can read this caption, this is from a man's point of view about what those women were talking about. And he says, there's no way I'm working on my future just to settle down and take care of someone who hasn't done anything with their life except party and get passed around. Miss me with all of that. Shout out to you right here. Let's get the sound effects going right there. Okay, so, this is kind of encapsulates where we're at, right? So, the women have everything lined up in their mind, right? They're like, yeah, I'm going to go out. I'm going to travel, live my best life. We see this with Travis Hunter's girl is the same thing. The guy been working. He don't even go to parties. He been practicing all his life. And guess what? She been passed around, ran through. All right. Right. Partied. And then she settled down and gets a win. So they have all of these things lined up in their mind. They just got to find the guy that is willing to have those sacrifices, miss all the parties. And then automatically she shows up and all right, good. You're good. At least 50%. You'll pay 50% down. All right. And if she's really lucky, you'll have hit the lottery, right? You have hit your strides. And now you get passed around, Chica. Okay, you get a sucker. The majority of men aren't able to do this. And even if they are able, will they do it? All right. And that's where the trick is. Okay. The trick is that the majority of men ain't going to go for it. And when they don't go for it, guess what? Oh, you just insecure. All right. You just this and that. No. All right. Why don't they consider men in this equation? Well, they're just looking for a sucker at the end of the deal anyway. All right. So let's go ahead and take that down. All right. What do we got next on Straggle and Sniggle Theater? We have more dating information here. And there's a video that you might not hear the audio. Let me know if you don't. This is going to be tricky. All right. Let me know if you hear the audio.
Hey.
How are you, brother? What's your name?
My name's Shreyas.
Yeah, where you from, bro?
I'm from Western Sydney.
Yeah. And what do you do?
I work in construction.
Okay.
As a junior project manager.
Okay, mad. How long have you done that for?
Almost about like 3 years
okay.
in the game.
And what's your dating experience like? What are you looking for in a woman?
Honestly, I feel like since I've got older, my expectations have lowered a bit. I don't have as much things, if that makes sense.
First initial thoughts were that he was too short. Probably a bit short for me. Not my type. Too short. Way too short. I didn't like his gym bro walk. I don't know. I just wasn't physically attracted to him.
He was really short, and if you're wearing pants tighter than mine, I just not gonna even look at you. I'm sorry.
So was he an instant turn off?
Yeah.
We did have a couple of balloon pops, just a few. Let's ask the ladies, you know, why they pop their balloon, and we'll get some feedback. So, what was your reason for popping your balloon?
Okay, I know I'm not the tallest person in the world, but I can't do a short king. Like, I want to wear heels. I'm wearing heels, and I feel like that just doesn't look good.
Apart from that, like that's the only thing that you...
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big thing.
Yeah, anything to say to that?
I mean, she has a preference, that's all.
Do you think his clothes were too tight?
Yeah, they were so tight. Like, you could just see everything.
What's going on?
Hey.
How are you, brother? What's your name?
All right, so you definitely hear this video right there. He does look short compared to the other bruv, but the other bruv is like a giant. All right, that happened to me when our brother Raphael picked me up. All right, he picked me up, and I literally was like, "This ninja, I'm gonna be on video with this large ass ninja." All right, I can't be standing next to him. All right, but as you can see, he doesn't look short to me. He looks shorter than the other gentleman, but I can't imagine that he's extremely short. I mean, he's not 5'5". He might be not 5'4". He might be in maybe 5'8". Okay, he was taller than the other women, and they had heels. All right, but of course, men and women are this is a common issue that men and women have to be faced with. And as you can see, you know, even these bird heads are continuing this kind of propaganda and philosophy around finding men that are extremely tall for themselves, although the competition is going to be stiff. Yeah, I mean, there are some short men that have girlfriends, and we already determined that a lot of people settle. Okay, these aren't relationships that are built to last, meaning there's no relationship that is built to last. Yes, some of these people will get with each other temporarily, and then life goes on. It happens. 99% of all relationships fail. No big deal. All right, I know there's short men. I'm short, and I get girls all the time. I mean, not the ones, I don't get all girls, but no man gets all girls. But this is kind of where the dating mindset is going for some women, even in the UK, bruv. And those girls are really disqualifying this guy. And I guess because of his tight clothing too. Looking at his tight clothing, I mean, this is not very tight. They're making it up. I mean, he looks to be fit too, right? So he's in shape. So what are we doing here? I mean, you know, it's getting tough for a lot of people out here. And one more thing, because I got to add this. All right, I got to add this. When we're talking about this, please understand this is not about me. This is not about really older people, right? And old to me is a woman over 32 and a man really over 50. That's going to be old. And so when we're talking about, you know, the people that say, Coach, this is not true. And normally it's a woman and she's 38. I'm like, ma'am, you're like 20 years outside of the beginning of your sexual prime. And where the importance of relationship dynamics are going to be, right? Where the real struggle is, even for women at that age and men at that age, tremendous struggle. We're not talking about men over 50. Talking about, I don't mind a woman, soggy chest, big old soggy titty ass woman at 45, single mother. We're not talking about you. We're talking about people really between 18 and 30. And these are the people that can procreate. The people outside of that window are either least likely to procreate or probably cannot procreate. So we're not talking about older people. We're talking about what's happening between young people and the dynamics of dating and how you learn and experience failure across the board. It's the years that you would be at the nightclub, the years you would be at the bar, the years you would be wanting to approach women and ask them for their number. And these are the years we're talking about. And people seem to miss that, right? They seem to miss that. They're like, I see short people with women all the time. Okay, let's look at their age. These are older people. These are older women, older men, and sometimes you'll see young people like that. Yes, I get it. But when we're talking about the remaining single people between 18 and 30, this is a big deal. All right, this is a bigger deal than you would actually understand. And if you wanted to change the dynamics of dating and relationship, change the birth rate, increase the likelihood of marriage, you would have to have that demographic not deal with this goofy bullshit. All right, so we got that. Let me see if I have one more. Oh, this is a big one. All right. Oh, this is a big one right here. Pause. All right, on Straggle with Sniggle Theater, listen to this one right here. This is a man that treats a girl right for the first time. All right, so here he is right here. The words you will never want to hear when you're dating.
Oh my gosh, no one's ever like pulled my trout for me before.
I'm getting some water. You want water?
Oh my gosh, no one's ever like ordered for me before. Will you take a picture of me really quick?
Yeah, I'm sorry, not.
Oh my gosh, no guy's ever said yes. No, think of this. I've never been like taken on a date or anything. Like, it's really cool.
You're not you.
Oh my gosh, no one's ever like pulled my trout for me before.
Oh, no. All right, you don't want that.
And that's you.
All right, let me put my headphones back on. Yeah, you don't want that. You know, that is deadly words to a guy right there. That is, you know, it's in, press one in the chat if you've ever experienced this. All right. You definitely feel like Mario Brothers after you done. Where is it? Yeah, you definitely feel like Mario Brothers. All right. And so, yep. You know, this has happened to me as well. And when you hear this, you're like, damn. All right. So I'm going all out for this skeezer and no other guy's gone all out. And I already hear the women. Well, what's wrong with this, coach? Coach, what's wrong with this? This is kind of a slap in the face. It's a backhanded.
And that's you.
It's a backhanded compliment. And it's not what you intended to be. You don't want that to happen, brothers. Ladies, please understand when you say this, you're saying a lot by saying very little. You know what you're saying? This is what you're saying.
Trying.
This is what you're saying. You're saying essentially, because I already know your cheeks them been clapped. You done been ran through more times on the Holland Tunnel. All right, we already know this. We know body count. If you're a young person, body count over 10 at this point. All right. But now, because we know them streets been ran through. Where's my streets sound effects right here? All right. Well, do I have a street sound effect? I should. Well, at the end of the day.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
All right. But them streets been tempted out here. Them streets have been hit. All right. And that backside been hit. You know what I mean? You might have get 'em daddy season out here too.
Daddy.
The problem is now this guy's treating you well. And he know you've been ran through. So why continue to treat you well? All right, that's where the problem is. It's like, why am I the only one that's treating you well, but you've been giving up that backside? All right, and so be careful what, you know, women are never, you know, American women don't never listen. So I'm trying to give y'all good game. Never say this on a date. All right, this is an L.
Get him, daddy.
Okay, it's not good. This is not a good compliment. It's kind of like, oh, you're the nicest guy and you're so nice. Why are you so nice to me? Other guys aren't nice to me. Like, you know, I don't want to hear that. Other guys have never been this nice. How come you're nice to me? So you're used to dealing with assholes, men that don't treat you well. I'm actually hearing that you don't want to be treated nice, right? So the men who got the guts and got you to squirt on their Johnson, they weren't nice at all. And you still gave up the punani? All right, I'm trying to figure out, ladies, what?
And that's you.
Like, man, I mean, I'm not trying to put y'all up on game and try to game these ninjas, but this right here is not what a guy wants to hear. Like, he giving you the, oh, you're such a nice guy. You're such a good guy. You're treating me so well. All right, and we already heard that women do hold out on sex for the men that treat them well. Now, if they're assholes, but they're attracted, they'll still let that ninja hit.
And that's you.
Right. On the first night. Well, I know he's not going to stick around, so I'm going to just fuck him right now. And then when you made a nice guy, oh, nobody's ever done this to me. All right, I'm going to still fuck other bad boys on the side. And ladies are going crazy. You're the first guy who treat her right.
And that's you.
And then this is a form of overpayment because you meet her. You're like, she seems like a nice girl. You don't realize she's a thought rocket. And you like, okay, she seems like a nice young lady. And so you start treating her right. Let me take her out on a nice date. Let me take her around town. Let me take her on a balloon ride. Let me take her to Mastro's. And then you overpay like a motherfucker. She would have took Chipotle, right?
And that's you.
She would have took. Let me tell you something. Niggas ain't never gave her Chipotle. Never opened the door for her. Never done none of that shit. And you done took her on a balloon ride, the festival, the fair, the farmer's market for 3 weeks on end without getting your dick wet. And now she's like, wow, you're so nice to me. I don't know why. Okay, what was the other ninjas doing? Ladies, I just got to ask, what were the other ninjas doing to get to Punani? Because I way overpaid.
And that's you.
You guys got to help these guys out, all right? Never say this on a date, ladies. If you want to just ruin the date, you know how ladies are. I'll be trying to, hey, sisters, I'll be trying to hook y'all up and lace y'all up on game. And y'all never be in here paying me for this game I'm giving you. Ladies, I'm going to tell you, y'all be saying some out-of-pocket shit on dates. Sometimes you don't even know you said it because guys aren't going to let you know right off the rip because they still trying to hit.
And that's you.
All right? But me, I'm your bro. I'm Big Unk. All right? It's Get 'em Daddy. I'm your daddy out here. It's me, Brazilian Poppy. All right? Papacito. Okay, let me see if I can get you right here on some Get 'em Daddy season right here. Okay?
Get 'em, daddy.
All right? I'm trying to help y'all out, but y'all never be donating. Listen, ladies. Y'all say out-of-pocket shit all the time and then just be just eating it up, right? Like, damn. Now, I'm here to tell you, there's a couple things you could do to stop this, all right? And one thing is, shut up! Ladies, y'all talk way too much. I don't know what it is about y'all. Y'all super excited about talking, all right? But if y'all could just be seen and not heard, that will save you a world of problems in your relationships. A world of problems. But they just be talking like, and y'all be saying like 30-40% shit out of pocket. And then we like, all right, I overlooked that. Okay, I thought she was wifey. She apparently is not wifey. We just logging it in our brain and we looking like, That's ninja. Damn. Right, straight out of pocket, and we be like, God damn. Okay, well, I'm gonna just want here to quit this. All right, let me play the video one more time, and then we'll move on to the next thing here. Play the video, CGA. Here it is right here. Ladies, never say this on a date.
I'm gonna get us some water. You want water?
Oh my gosh, no one's ever like ordered for me before. Will you take a picture of me really quick?
Yeah, I'm sorry, not.
Oh my gosh, no guys ever said yes.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir.
All right, so starving ass ninjas, and most guys ain't gonna call you out. All right, there's only a few men that will call you out on this. All right, so that's Straggle in Sniggle Theater.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Okay, all right, Straggle and Sniggle Theater out. Let's get it going on. We got a great show for you today. We got one more segment. Shut up with the sound effects already. Jesus. We got one more segment, then the main event. We're not gonna keep you long out here because I got mamacitas to see. All right, but we are live in Rio. Live from Rio. Hey, isn't the internet fantastic? To travel anywhere and still be in your living room. All right, let me make sure I get to the contributors to today's show. All right, my tabs is all kind of messed up over here. All right, we got, let me go into PayPal. Let me see if they kick me out. PayPal. All right, no Venmo. All right, if you donated via Venmo, I can't see it, unfortunately. But I'm in Brazil, so they won't let me see it. All right, let me make sure I line up some sound effects to go with these, just in case somebody sends a donation or something like that. I might be able to get you a little bit of rich bitch out here. Let's get your bitch out here. Come on, man. Okay, I can't find it. All right, there we go. Oh, shit. It's somewhere around here. All right, you should see this, man. This is a mess. All right, but anyway. Oh, I found my elephant sound effect. All right, I found it. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let's start with, bear with me. Kaylin's in the building. Shout out to Kaylin. What do you have to say, sir? It's usually something profound. I hope you're enjoying your time in Brazil. What will forever be the problem for men and women, or men in dating and relationships, is that we're expected to give women traditional acts, services, and treatment, but women will never be traditional. Travis Hunter's chick is another perfect example of that. Yep. And we ironed that out. You know, men are getting to the point where they're like, why? Especially when they get older. Why work so hard to get leftover shit? It's crazy. Grease Man, Texas says, have fun down there and enjoy the JUCO, Brother Greg. Just be sure to strap up twice. A lot of people have informed me that the heavy-jivvy rate is extremely high there, so use caution. This is the one time you may want to not eat that cat. All right, I don't have the sound effect, but no cat being eaten here. And yes, Brazil. There are positives and negatives. There are trade-offs. Brazil has a very high heavy-jivvy rate. So you better strap up when you're down here. You're taking a major risk going Roski. So there's that. You know, the women are beautiful. Sex seems to be one of those things where it is not, you know, how they look at it in America. So they're very open sexually out here, and it's warm the majority of the year. So yeah, everybody got clothes off. And also older women are very attractive out here. All right. I don't know about the dating dynamics between them, but older women are attractive out here. I mean, not all of them, but they can be if they maintain their fitness and they get their tan on. Shout out to Jay Cool, coach. Next year at this time, I must get out of here and go somewhere warm. I even looked online for U.S. destinations. In Southern Florida and Southern California is the best. Maybe even South Texas. South Texas. Do I have the gordita sound fit? I don't know, man. South Texas. I don't know about that, man, bruh. All right. I ain't going to South Texas to hang out. All right. Anybody from South Texas? I'm going to pass on South Texas. Outside of Houston and shit. Nah, bro. Just keep driving. All right. Keep driving. Don't hang out too long in South Texas. All right. But California and did you mention Florida? Florida are great destinations, and especially if you're trying to get out for the first time. And remember, there is, Galveston Ninjas. All right. What's that beach down south side? I think it begins, not Brownsville. What's the beach down outside of Houston? All right. Southern Houston. All right. Anyway, I can't even think of the beach here. All right. But anyway, with that being said, maybe it doesn't begin with the B. South Padre, I believe that is. South Padre out downside, outside of, I think this South Padre. Yeah, bro. No. Hell no. All right, don't do it, bro. Just go to Miami, Ninja. Even if you got to drive from where you are in Texas. South Padre is not a good stop. All right, anyway, Galveston outside of that, nah. Just go, bro. Go to Miami. But yeah, man, listen, I'm going to tell you, it's, men with the free agent lifestyle, really start planning to book your trip so you can open your mind and get out to some warm places in the winter. And of course, when you're below the equator, your seasons flip. So your winter is their summer and your summer is their winter. So it's going to be good. All right. So let me see. We do have some other brothers that I need to acknowledge in this stream. It is our brother here, Rio. Big Buckets in the building, says, drink on me, coach. Enjoy yourself, man. All right. I'm going to enjoy myself down here. All right. I've enjoyed myself a little too much already. All right. So I'm chilling. All right. If you want to know my philosophy with travel, and it works the same, I do it the same everywhere I go. And if you want to know about it, CoachGregAdams.locals.com. I explain it on how I get settled in. All right. Because I'm not starving right now. All right. My starving temperature has dropped dramatically right here.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
I ain't starving for shit right now. I'm good. I am good. I'm good for a couple of days, and I'm not young, so I'm good. All right, I get right off the plane. All right, right to the cheeks, lined up already, and I'm good. All right, I could be good for about 3 days. Right, so it's been a good 2 days already. I done already populated Brazil. But
Yeah, that brother's starving.
all right, but this is how I do it. I set it up. The game ninjas, this is how they set it up. All right, let me see if I can do this here, and then I'll get back to it. the game ninjas, the ninjas, I own the trick ninjas. You know what they do? Them ninjas get off the plane. They show right up to the tourist fucking trap. All right. They so dumb. They get a whole ramshackle, goofy ass apartment, a fake cheap ass Airbnb, 6 niggas to 2 rooms. And what they do is they go right to the tourist trap and they go where all the working girls, the visitors, right? The dangerous element bitches at the bars. They go to the clubs where they make it a challenge, right? In their mind, it gotta be a challenge. Them niggas get off the plane, put on they motherfucking summer shit on, put on like cologne and jewelry, and they show right up to where all the tourists are. They be trying to mac girls at the hotel. I'm like, Ninja, don't ever try to mac at your hotel. Ninja. And then they go run game and cold approach, all at the beach, all at the tourist stop, all at the nice restaurants with the fine ass waitresses. And they do that shit for 3, 4, 5 motherfucking days. Okay. 5 days. 2, 3, 4, 5 days trying to score. Trying to get phone numbers. Hey, bitch, I'm gonna be here for 7 days. All right. Day 3, they still trying to get her. Come on. Come to the hotel. Come on. All right. She like, maybe on Friday. You like, bitch, I leave Saturday. All right. Yeah, let's hook up Friday. They finally get they one hookup set for Friday. So they finally gonna get they nut right at the end of the trip. They macking girls at the hotel pool at the resort. They talking, yeah, baby, because ass ninjas. And they set up they one nut. So they 5 days in, starving already.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Nuts all on full. Pause. Nuts on full. They thirsty, starving.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
They didn't ran Mac on 50 broads, 20 tourists, 20 waitresses, and 10 prostitutes.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Making YouTube video, talking about they Mac solid, talking about the girls grabbing on them, talking about then they gonna have to get, then Friday comes. They about to leave tomorrow morning. She flakes on that ninja. She flakes.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
The one girl you about to map that you done cleared out your homeboys from the hotel room. Hey, man, I got one coming over, man. Go to the pool. Go to the pool. I'm going to get you some Mai Tais on me. Mai Tais on me. They waiting for her to come through. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
She flake on that ninja. That ninja pissed. He ready to fuck the fattest bitch he sees at the hotel. He try to bang on a 48-year-old mommy. Hey, baby, come on up, baby. I'm going to leave you the key. Ass ninja at the pool. And they about to leave the whole trip with they dick on dry. And then they finally bang a fat chick at the hotel.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Finally. And then they come back from their trip. Oh, nigga, it was lit out there. I was running Mac. I had them girls starving over me. I got like 15 phone numbers. I was talking to all these hoes. They was kind of out here trying to trip. If they don't do that, they'll finally get them a prostitute. Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
They finally get them a prostitute. They finally start tricking. All right, fuck it. I got to fuck somebody. All right, I gotta fuck somebody. Fuck it. All right, they go down right to the track. All right, they go in when they in Colombia. They go down and get the Venezuelan chicks. All right, fuck it. And they planned their whole trip. They didn't go on no excursions, no boat rides, no helicopter rides. Ninjas didn't go to no museums. You didn't go to see shit. No landmarks. Ninjas didn't go to no landmarks.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
They didn't do shit the entire trip. All they did was run around macking on bitches 5 days running game and came back and told them that ninjas was out there tricking. Oh, them ninjas out there tricking. Yeah, they got their nut too. All right, they done busted like 8 nuts for like $800.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
They left good. They done went to an excursion, some landmarks. They kicked it at the hotel bar. They didn't try to run game on none of the hotel broads. They like, yeah, get back, bitch. Get back. All right, we ain't got no time for all that shit. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's wild as hell. All right, let me get back to this. I'm telling you, bro. I got these guys pegged, man. Pause. But these dudes acting like they doing something, man. I'm gonna tell you, young brothers, getting numbers don't mean shit out here. All right, getting numbers don't mean nothing. Oh shit. What do we got here? Shout out to our brother Albert Wesker, says CGA, the king of kings, the only content creator out here living the free agent lifestyle that he talks about. Go get an acai bowl on me, coach. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Let me go get. I heard this authentic acai. I'm gonna get me one at the beach, maybe today, even if it's raining. Shout out to our brother. And this is Alexander Ruffin in here. This is a sponsorship. I'm gonna have to hit you with this because I thought I've seen. Oh, there it is. I knew I had it. Alexander Ruffin says, I'm just stopping by to say Merry Christmas, coach, and thank you for all of the knowledge and wisdom that you have given us over the years. That's a sponsorship from our brother Alexander Ruffin. Shout out to you. And tomorrow, I should announce, now that you reminded me, Alexander, with your sponsorship, I really appreciate you. Tomorrow, the 12 Simps of Cheesemas presented to you, Christmas Eve episode. All right, bear with me on the time. I'm still working. I'm going to try to do it at the normal time, but I realize it's Christmas Eve, so I may do it at a random time. No stream on Christmas Day. Maybe I'll pop in. But the 12 Simps of Christmas, the one and only, the originator of the Simp Awards. We're going to do it. 4th annual. I started in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. So that's 5. 2. Yeah. It's the 5th annual. The 5th annual 12 Simps of Cheesemas. All right. You're going to see a lot of people do Simp Awards. All right. But the voting is not over. I'm going to try to get that done, or I might just surprise you. But I've been doing it now. This is going to be my 5th show. It's going to be great. All right. CGA mass, quick mass. And we're going to give it. I mean, right now, Travis Hunter is fucking killing it right now. Right? Travis Hunter, it's going to be hard. But there's so many people out here. And now that I can get on locals, I'm going to put the poll up there. And you can even nominate some people that I haven't thought about. But man, there are some people out here going ham, trying to simp late at the game, like the last 30 days of the year. They out here simping like crazy. So we doing it here at our 5th annual. All right, let's see here. We got our brother here, YouTube guy. Travis Hunter is innocent in my eyes. I blame the mom and Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. If a lowlife tried to get around Tim Tebow while he was at Florida, Urban Meyer would have personally got rid of her. I would say the same thing. I mean, that's not that far of a stretch of the imagination. I think Deion Sanders did bring Brittany Renner. He got criticized for this, and we criticized him. He might have been nominated for a Simp Award in that year. He did it, but he brought Brittany Renner to campus in order to educate the young men on what to avoid. And it was while Travis Hunter was a freshman at Jackson State. He might not have been there, but because he had a girlfriend already. He had the girlfriend that he has, so he might have missed it. He's like, I don't need to listen to that. Right? I don't need to listen to that. Oh, yes, you do. Yeah, Greg Mathis is up there. I mean, there's so many damn simps. It's just crazy. And it's sad because, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Right? I don't know what to tell you. But feel free to nominate people as you see fit. Maybe I'll be on the award show. Shout out to our brother here, Dennis S. Don't look any further. Shout out to the coach gang. Enjoy Brazil. I just got my passport too. Shout out to you. Got a stroke. You're gonna give a stroke to a Brazilian mommy for you too. All right. No. You go get your own stroke. I can't be stroking for y'all ninjas. All right. Shout out to you, man. All right. Nah, I ain't giving a stroke for you. I'm gonna give a stroke for me and return back like crazy. All right, we got our brother here, Roderick Miller from Tupelo. By way of Memphis says, Roderick Miller says, enjoy and thank you. You're headed to Portugal. Shout out to you, man. So you're going to be good with the Portuguese as well. Man, so many people, man, you know, people don't really understand the free agent lifestyle. By the way, buy the book, Free Agent Lifestyle. The link's in the description box below. You can buy it on Audible. Man, when you travel, it's just going to change your world. I said that in the book, 2018. It's going to travel. It's going to change your outlook of the entire world, especially if you're an African-American man. If you're an African-American man, it's going to change your world because many of us are born in a very, very small mindset, with a very, very small mindset. This is why the Passport Bro movement took off, because, you know, African-American men had their first exposure to world travel. And, you know, we want you to have a better understanding about what world and potential you have available. Just don't do this. This is my advice to brothers. And this is where my mindset might switch a little from the Passport Bros, just a little bit. Do not mess with strags when you get to where you're going. That's just my only thing. All right.
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
That's my only thing. Now, I don't know what it is. You know, like women, black women tend to have pookie-philia. Women have pookie-philia already, hybristophilia. So they mess with bad boys no matter what. But you ninjas got to get your mouth fixed and not date strags when you paid all that money. Right. Now, I'm just saying, you can't just go after all strags when you get here. Go after like the local delicacy. Like, open your mind and don't just go for the strags. Like, you can have fun with the strags, but don't get straggle treatment in another country. That's all I'm saying here. Right? Just, you know, Dr. Thunder says, nuts on full. Pause.
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
Cold approach mouthpiece ninjas traveling. Yeah. Yeah, they're cold approaching and running game while traveling. Like, that to me is odd. Does anybody else find that odd? Like, women are a challenge? You're bringing a challenge overseas? I mean, like, and these other niggas is tricky, but not me. I'm playing the game. Like, these niggas be playing like Battleship and Monopoly when they get here. Listen, what I'm gonna tell you here, because listen, y'all, I know y'all don't like it, but getting women is not supposed to be a challenge when you're traveling.
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
Some ninjas like think it's a game. Like, ninjas got time to be playing these games and shit. Oh, but I get mine authentic way. Ninja, nobody cares. I already paid X amount of dollars to ride first class on the airplane. I'm good. It was already tough enough for me to take 2 weeks off of work. That was a challenge by itself. Right? Like, I already took a challenge. I literally rode a tuna can over the fucking ocean. All right? That was quite challenging. And I survived a 10-hour plane ride. I mean, that was challenging amongst itself. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Make a game of it when I jumped off the airplane? All right. I'm going to see how many of these holes I can pull. All right. Just,
hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
What the fuck is going on? Like, tell me, somebody describe this in the comment section. Why is this supposed to be that challenging when you got over here, motherfucker? It was a challenge to get here already. I had to save months and months of income to afford the trip. I'm not going to no favela. All right, I have a wonderful young lady. She wants me to take me to a favela. She was like, don't worry. I was like,
hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
I was like, you're supposed to do shit, you know, relax and chill. You know what I mean? Go to the hotel, you're only going to stroke for 30 minutes. All right, leave. Go back to the beach, ninja. Get on a helicopter and ride, bro. Like, we're not supposed, what's the challenge? Hey, people, I know. Why are you challenging? Why are you making it hard, ninja?
Hey, yo, chill, son. Hey, yo.
Yeah, learn a different language. All right, anyway. I don't know, man. It just doesn't make sense to me. And brother, I used to be young, but why somebody explain, because I know these ninjas are watching me. They're watching me because there's 3,000 people fucking watching the best entertainment abroad and the best entertainment on YouTube. Hey, YouTubers, you wish you could get 3,000 people on a fucking vacation. These niggas can't get 3,000 people in their hometown. Yes, I'm going to check it out, brother. Oh, wait, check out what? Oh, a class? Yeah, I'm going to be down there. But one of you ninjas, man, look, really determine, like type it in the chat or when the show's over, type why you're supposed to make getting women a challenge. Somebody type that shit in. It's a what? Capri, I can't pronounce it.
I got money.
Like they make everything a challenge. I'm gonna make it harder on myself so I don't look like a. Somebody type it. Somebody type it in. All right. Anyway. All right. He says you even got the. I'm a smasher gordito on the washing machine outside the favelas. Yeah, make it a topic. Describe what you're talking about because I'm trying to figure out what you're supposed to do out here. All right. Anyway, 3,000 people in here. All right. Anyway, let's get to it. I do have a couple more, and then the show's going to continue. Preston says, men, you don't like fat women. You like easy women. And if you perceive the fat ones as easier, right there, I think right here, and in it says there's two different chats, so I have to click out. You don't like fat women, you like easy women. And you perceive the fat ones as easier. That's why ninjas bang fat women, because they're easier. They're perceived as easier, right? They're low-hanging fruit. Like there's these two sisters here. I don't think they're American. They might be American. They're traveling together. And boy, these two women got fat asses. I mean, damn. All right, but they're in my hotel resort. And I've seen them a couple times. I've seen them so much that we were in another place off the resort and we bumped into each other. And when they saw me, they started to giggle. All right, now I don't know if they're probably on the girls' trip. They might be a couple, they're young. And there's a light skin and a dark skin one. Boy, oh boy, they both got fat asses. All right. I seen them in the elevator. I bumped into them at the resort restaurant. I bumped into them laying by the pool. I bumped into them off the resort. Boy, oh boy. Like these are some fat asses. I mean, but they're not really fat, but they're American fat. There's a lot of cellulite and gelatin under there. But a lot of ninjas will be trying to get that right there. That's for me at the end of the trip. If they still here at the end of the trip, and I'm like, all right, fuck it. But like, I don't mess with girls like that. Number one, they're just, I'm getting some fit bitches. All right, I mean, go run around here for no bitch I can fuck in Mississippi. Like, bro, like, why do I travel? Like, you got to understand, that would be an easy target, low-hanging fruit. They're overweight for their fucking age, but they're kind of shapely and curvy, but way too fat. Like, why fly to Brazil to run game on that? Like, y'all ninjas would waste your whole trip trying to get one separated from the other. And you already know there's going to be a problem with that. Right? There's going to be a problem. What's the problem? Type in what the problem is. All right. What is the problem? And I already got my nut. So when I seen them the last couple times, I was already good. Tell them what the problem with that is. All right. Because ninjas will be, what is the problem with that? Cock block. Yeah. There's going to be a cock block. Right? Because you're going to have to get them double up. You're going to have to get them to double up. All right. But the next problem with that, there's a bunch of problems. The next problem with that is that if you have one that you want and she doesn't want the other one, you got to get her separated from the other one. You're going to have to separate her, which means they might have a pact already that they're not going to do it. So you're going to have to get her. They're sharing hotel rooms. You're going to have to get the other one missing from the other one, clap her cheeks and send her back. And that's going to cause a problem. So initially, more than likely, she's going to say no because she doesn't want to leave the other one. And the other one going to be jealous that she get it. Trust me, guys. I've been traveling for a long time. That's going to be a hard pull. 2, 3 days, 4 days to fuck some fat bitches in your hotel. Right here. All right. And you can offer them a threesome. But if you want to think you're going to get that one, you're probably not going to get that one either. All right. But you can go ahead and try. You could have got 3 fit women real quick. All that hopping around just to try to get some. It's crazy. And why would I look, them girls I can get somewhere in North Las Vegas. North Las Vegas. I don't have to get that in Brazil. Like, think about this. All them people in Brazil, and I'm focusing on 2 fat American bitches. Like, come on, guys. Come on, man. Wasting my trip. Then I got to bring other bitches in the middle of them, seeing them. Yeah, bruh. He said they follow me. I don't know if they follow me. I have no idea. Don't just leave it alone, man. It's a waste. It literally distracted you off of your mission. You're here to bring Brazilian bitches. You're there to bang Colombian. You're there to bang Japanese women. Not no strags from the US. You're not. Right? So it's not a come up. You wasted your time. All right, anyway, it shouldn't be that challenging. And shout out to our brother here, Christopher Jones. All right, I don't have to say no government name because that's a very common name. He says, flip it. The man saying no woman ever dressed for me. All right. Yeah. The man said no woman ever dressed for me. No woman has ever gotten dressed up for me. All right. All right. Or made an effort to look good. That would be interesting. It's an evil world we live in. The show must go on. All right. And where are we at? 117. So we're doing good. Next segment. It's an evil world we live in. Do I have a sound effect? All right. It'll be here for a second here, but I got these streets. I found it.
In these streets.
All right, ladies, we're here. It's the evil world we live in. You should see this little screen I'm looking at, man. All right, this is hard to do, man. I'm going to tell you. Where the fucking is the evil world at? All right, I must have missed it. Yep, I missed it. Don't worry about it. All right, F the sound effect. F the sound effect. All right, people leaving. All right, here we go. It's the evil world we live in. We have Hot Tuah Girl versus Cooking with Kya. We guys realize the last couple of months of the year, these 2 women have taken off and build up a great audience and have caused some sort of division within the world. Hot Tuah Girl, apparently her people are getting sued for the meme coin fiasco. And then you have Cooking with Kya, who is apparently got banned on TikTok. This guy has a synopsis that he wants to present to us about why Cooking with Kya. I think this is a supposedly maybe a criticism or a critique of the black community of how they treated one of their own. But let's hear him. The gentleman's name is, Go Thick. I can't pronounce that shit. All right, so let's hear his critique here.
When one came out, the men in her community supported her. The women in her community supported her. She got endorsements, she got podcasts, and is literally a multimillionaire. That means multiple millions, literally, right now. Then the second one, the black girl, the men in her community supported her. The women in her community said, absolutely not. You are never going to be famous. You're not going to achieve shit. They came for her. They've been trying to destroy her to the point that every one of them now, or not everyone, but the number of women who are now copying her, doing the same thing she's doing just to water down her effect is outrageous. But that's not it. They've now gone to posting revenge porn of her on the internet. And here's the weirdest part about all of this. Not a single one of those videos is her. So this is something, you see this attitude, you see this behavior, this is them. This is how they are across the board of everything. But the one thing we're not allowed to do ever is acknowledge it. And the worst thing a black man can do is acknowledge them for who they are. You can never do that. You have to acknowledge them for who they tell you they are, even though that's not what we can see. They are the princesses who love. You can just see the difference between Kya and Hot Tuah and how their own women treated them.
Wow. All right. Shout out to him for this critique here. Let me go ahead and put my headphone back on so I can hear myself think. What do you think about this criticism here? Hot Tuah definitely got a lot more recognition and was able to ride herself to some fame and possibly swagger jack people's money via wrong sound effect. All right. Via a meme coin. And but the other woman, Cooking with Kya, pretty much had 3 weeks and then they stripped her down. People were posting revenge porn on her and showing her. And apparently the revenge porn is not actually her. All right. I couldn't see. I only saw one video and the video was so short. I was in the airport. I was like, I can't tell. And we're going to see another woman being posted, particularly Travis Hunter's girl. Do you think he has a point in how the women turned against CookingWithKya, didn't allow her to monetize herself, but Tuah and the white community allowed her to monetize herself and prop herself up, and there were other people in the industry that propped her up? All right, do you think he has an honest critique there? That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting, which I can somewhat agree with that. I mean, I've been a victim of this type of we don't want CGA to win mindset. Like, people are watching me in Brazil, they're like, he shouldn't be doing that. Why is he winning? Like, there's some people that want you to feel guilty about finding an opportunity here. And CookingWithKya found an opportunity. So did Tuah. I was kind of over her really initially when I didn't see her slobbing on something. I was like, she needs to show some Tuah. Instead, she did the whole I'm an innocent girl after doing something that, describing an activity that she act like she was going to do on a daily basis. Why don't she get out there and make some OnlyFans money? But when she flipped her personality to try to become victim of it and make some Hollywood money, I thought I was critical of that. CookingWithKya, it seems like, I guess they got her Instagram. I think it was her TikTok. They got her TikTok banned, right? And most of the people that are going to do this are women. The women were attacking the other women. Man, that is sad to see. And CookingWithKya probably could have got some level up. Right? She could have used level up. She could have had any of these celebrities. Where are all the black celebrities? I saw DDG bring her on, but all of the celebrities, the celebrities for the who-ishes and the white folks brought Tuah girl up there. I saw Bill Maher. Was it Bill Maher? I saw Bill Maher and Tuah. All right. I saw some of the bigger podcasts. All right. But I didn't see none of you niggas in the manosphere bringing her up. All right. I didn't see any of you guys. I don't see any of these guys, these so-called podcasts. I didn't see all of the fresh and fit type podcasts. They didn't bring her on. All right. To say, hey, CookingWithKya, let me give you a bigger, broad audience. None of them people brought her on. I got banned from TikTok. I did. I got banned from Instagram and TikTok too, right? So I can understand why, people do this to their own kind. And normally the people that give me problems are men and sometimes black men, but I got a lot of black men that support me as well. Shout out to you. All right. I appreciate you. But honest critique here about this, brother. I do want to read a comment. All right. All right, and it says right here, I'm not sure who he's talking about here. He says, throw shade. Nah, if the shoe fits, the blatant insecurity being exhibited here is diabolical. When the city girls or Trina say she'll take your man with their privates instantly, you know how to bend over and twerk to, because that's all you have to offer. The moment Kaya brings a perspective you can't fathom or comprehend, now she's throwing shade. Address the real issue here. We all know she's a cutie and more. We can see that. It says, I think it meant R. All we're sure about here is how your ears perked up when you hear the word Casamigos. Try water. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, man. This is interesting. Are there women like this in your country? Okay, I think he has a Caribbean accent. She exposed the inability to cook or be submissive. Only the masculine women were offended. I think that's what it's mostly about. Now, I know people disagree with me. I think this whole thing is about this. I know people were saying, I heard Crimson Cure, who I respect very much, Kendra thought it was that I'll take your man by cooking. All right, I heard her talk about that maybe a week ago. But I think it is about this. I might be wrong. Women, sisters, let me know. I believe this was what it was about. She exposed the feminist mindset that we're not going to cook for men. So she somewhat broke the girl code. Not only did she break the girl code, she cooked what I consider, how's a nice thing that I can say this? The food that she cooked was commoner food, right? It wasn't food like, if she was making kale, spinach, salads and shit like this, if she was making somewhat gourmet meal that none of y'all niggas gonna eat, right? soul food, which is slave food. Yeah, she cooks slave food, poverty food, right? Like, listen, I know I eat junk like this too, but she cooks slave food. And, you know, soul food is slave food, all right? They just don't call it that. But she cooked high fat, high cholesterol laden, high in sodium, carbohydrate laden, fat stomach food, struggle meals, which struggle meals is a good one, right? And somebody said pigeon food, all right, scavenger food, high in sodium, high in HGLs, high in cholesterol, shout out to Ice Cube, slop, all right, she cooked good looking slop. Now, the reason why that's important, this is no shade at Cooking with Kya. Yeah, affordable food. Yeah, hungry man, you know, shit, like affordable food. The reason why this is a problem is because this is the type of food most of us eat. And this is the type of food black men eat, right? So it's intimidating for women because she's cooking food that's relatively inexpensive to prepare. She's doing it in a way where she makes it look appealing. And she's adding a little twerk. I mean, dude, the twerking that she's doing is very minimal. We reviewed her videos. It's not that much. All right. There was just a little wiggle and jiggle. And she looks cute. She's not fat. Right. She's not fat, which is going to be a problem with black women. Right. She's not fat, but she also looks like she doesn't live in a very nice place. Right. It's not an upscale place. She's not living in an upscale apartment. She's doing it from an apartment that all of us can live in. Popcorn on the ceiling and shit. She's doing it in an apartment where, you know, niggas are selling weed outside the next apartment next door. All right. So guess what? That's intimidating to women because now every average woman should be held to that standard. Not only that, every average man is going, well, look at Kya can make that type of food, but you're over here making me noodles. You're making me buttered noodles and sausage and shit. You know what I mean? So I think that's what it had to do with. And she exposed that the majority of women can't do this. Not that they won't do it, it's that they can't do it. So if a man is asking for this type of attention, well, what's wrong? You can't do this Kya shit. She ain't cooking gourmet meals. She making Hamburger Helper look appealing. Right? She making the motherfucking noodles in a box looking great. All right, damn, that's noodles in a box with butter, bitch. You can't do that. I think that's where it is. And that's why and not only that, she was not ugly looking. Like she's not my type, but I could see she would be a cutie for people that look like that. She's not bad looking. And she doing a little shake with it. I think that's what it's about, man. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let me see if there's another one. Oh, this is the one woman that says, oh, this is another high class straggle. All right. She's a cutie too. I'll give it to her. So no shade at her. Okay, this woman says this right here, another one of these videos, but trust me, I'm going to add some sense to this. This is, how much does a man need to earn to be taken seriously? Let's take a look at the woman here. You see the gentleman here. He's definitely dressed in his New York Gen Z outfit, Tim boots, all right, wide bottom pants at the bottom. It looks like he has either a motorcycle, it looks like a motorcycle jacket, you know, a type jacket. And we have a nice long leg, sister. And that might be her natural hair. It might. You know, there's some sisters out here that do their hair and got a natural. It might be some extensions, but, you know, doesn't look like a straggle. Let's see what she has to say here about how much a man needs to earn to be taken seriously. Not to date, but to be taken seriously.
How much would a man need to be earning for you to take him seriously?
I would say $250,000.
So anything under that is just not good enough.
Yeah, no, I hate to sound superficial, but it's just, it's lifestyle. You know, I want to raise babies and I want to stay home. So they need to make more than me to take care of me and my babies.
What is the dating scene like where are you from?
Philadelphia.
Okay, so what's the dating scene like in Philadelphia and, to be honest, in general, America?
It sucks. It's terrible. I don't recommend it to anybody. So stay far away.
Wow, as in stay single.
Yeah, essentially.
I mean, eventually you're gonna want to get coupled up with someone, right?
It's just really hard. Everyone is dusty and broke. So good luck.
Have you ever been on a dating app before?
Yeah.
What is it like on these dating apps?
Awful. I'm on Raya. It sucks.
What's it good, Raya?
Raya.
What happens on Raya?
Nothing. A bunch of celebrities and pseudo private equity. I don't even know what that means. Private equity and hedge fund.
Okay.
Yeah, it's whack.
So guys of high status are on Raya looking for girls.
Yeah, but they suck. Go to church. Meet someone in church. I think that's the way to go.
That's the way to go. We love that. We love that.
Yeah.
All right, so there it is right there. This young woman, she's a good-looking woman. I like my sisters like this, sisters, just so you know. But she would be what y'all would call a gold digger, right? She speaks clearly. She definitely looks like she's been educated. Certainly is a feminist, Marxist, right? Possible communist. And the problem is she's a feminist. I'm pretty sure she has a nice career or she's headed to that. But you could already see she's already upscale dating, aka luxury dating, aka monetized. Now, any woman that is on Raya, if you don't know what's going on here, CoachGregAdams.locals.com, I explain what's going on here. I explain what's going on here. She is on the spectrum. She's on the spectrum, and people think that they're just going to run up in here and try to find some of these women and run some game on them. This woman's already monetized. All right, she's definitely monetized, dated. She's luxury dated. She's been a sugar baby already, right? She's been still willing to be one. You might call her a gold digger, but she also has high standards for herself to be treated by a man, regardless of age. I'm pretty sure she's dated men as old as 55 or 60. Okay, we already seen that. And you guys don't really realize what's going on out here. But I tell you on CoachGregAdams.locals.com, all women at this particular point that are at any level of attraction in America and certainly abroad are monetized. Okay. It's monetized. All right. And so this woman, I would say she looks about 25 to 28. She's been doing this for a couple of years. By the time you get on Raya, like you have to be invited on the Raya. Like they have to invite you on. You can't just sign up. So by the time you get to Raya, you've been monetized dating for quite a bit. And she looks like she is mixed. All right. So she doesn't look 100% black. Maybe she looks Caribbean. She doesn't look like an African-American woman. So with that being said, what I'm telling you is that this is going to be the upper level of highly attractive young women are going to explore the majority of these options before they settle. Now, the $250,000 a year, I've heard this before from a woman that looks just like that. Right. Right. I've heard that essentially what they're saying, and just so we can clear it up, just so you know what she's saying. 3,300 people in the building. Shout out to you. Somebody says, how cold? She black? All right. She black? All right. She ain't like y'all black niggas. All right. No, all right. Anyway. All right. You got me distracted. All right. But here's what I'm going to tell you is that what she's saying essentially is she mentioned it. Okay. Stay at home mom. Okay. She wants to be a stay at home mom. She wants to raise kids. She wants to do the whole not the Claire Huxtable. She wants to do the whole, I'm going to be a traditional, means she's going to be a trophy wife. She wants to be a trophy wife. Unfortunately, as the other man said back here, okay, most of you guys won't qualify for it because, yes, even though she looks like she's probably went to Temple University or Drexel or someone of these UPenn and got her education and she's probably a job or she probably has a job, she's still looking to upscale date. But you, on the other hand, have worked very hard to get yourself in the position. But what has she done in that same time? High class dating, luxury dating, sugar baby, travel, do Dubai, party, and get an education, a feminist education. But now you're going to make $250,000 a year to clean that shit up. Right? You know, this is what she believes is available to her, which we talked about on CoachGregAdams.locals.com when we do the stream. A lot of people are surprised that women that are monetized want to get married. And this is where I have to be the person that instruct you. Yes, do all women at some particular point want to explore marriage. Now, some women know they don't want it. But just because a woman's monetized doesn't mean that they don't want to get married. And normally it's going to be right when that time is running out. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. They will leave the monetized marketplace, set themselves up to target men in this income bracket. Unfortunately, the competition is still for them. So they might not all get to it. And then that means they have to come up with another plan, because in their world, the man is the plan. Right? This is why she's frustrated on Raya, because she's dating all of these 6'5" finance with a blue eyes and the 6'5", right? So she's dating those guys. She certainly dates white guys. Right? She's certainly been traveled and taken to Brazil. She's definitely open to her man that provides this lifestyle. Listen to me. It's not going to be monogamous. It's not going to be monogamous. She's going to probably know, because where she's going to meet him is on the monetized dating marketplace. So she's going to be like, you do whatever you want. You fuck whoever you want. You travel. You do wherever you want. I'll be the suburban housewife. I'll stay here. I'll raise the kids, blah, blah, blah. Now, of course, there's things that he's going to be exposed to divorce grape and all of that. If he comes with a prenup, this woman will sign it. This woman will sign it. All right, she'll sign it. She'll be like, whatever. All right, you making that. I want an allowance. Take care of all my bills. Trust me, I meet women like this all the time. All right, I meet women like this so I can explain to you the mindset that they have. She'll be like, just give me this allowance money. Just pay the bills. I'm going to raise the kids. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. And what the brother said right here, they let men on Raya right here, but they're dusty. You know what they're finding out is that these women are, although they're monetized, they come in many, right? So it's 10-1. And that's where her struggle is. She thinks she can, let me go ahead and put her up here just so you can see who we're talking about here. Although she's good looking. This woman's good looking. She seems like she has a decent attitude. I don't like her condescending voice. I don't like condescending voices. Her voice is very condescending, right? But any guy that she gets on these Raya or monetized dating, it's going to be 10 bitches to 1. And if he got time, it's 20-1. Right? If he got time, it's 20-1. So she comes, there's a lot of girls I can get just like that. If you got time and the money. Right? You know what I mean? And so that's why she's saying they're dusty, because they're just throwing a couple of dollars at her, bending her over. All right, cock them legs open, running through her. And so are the rappers on there, because there's rappers and actors on there. They just using her and then just going to the next. She can't secure one. Right? She can't secure her. So that's why she calling them dusty. And they're not trying to, fall for her. I'll be a wife and I'll be your, no, that they like, get the fuck out of here, bro. All right, we ain't got no time for this shit.
Gotta get my bag and run.
All right, so the odds are against them because leverage and options, and they're having their fun with her for a couple of weeks. Some keep them around a couple of months. Some take them on vacation to Costa Rica. Right? Ain't no big deal. It's just a drop in the bucket, and he wearing them panties out. Yeah. Right here. All right, there's a ninja said I got schooled by someone. Hey, bro. Hey, listen. If you think he schooled me, just look at his own comment section. All right, ninja. The whole comment section explained why he didn't school me. All right, but take your bitch ass on somewhere else. And by the way, don't come in here and say someone schooled me. And I got double and triple their audience on a live stream right now. If we was live streaming together, ninja, right now, I would have triple his audience. I don't know why you come in here with that bullshit. Ninja, you clearly see me ahead of the motherfucking pack. Brother, I'm the top dog around here. I don't give a fuck who you come over here and bootlick. All right, you Mitch ass ninja. Ain't nobody beating CGA right now, motherfucker. Ain't nobody beating CGA. I'm on vacation with 3,300. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck? I'm on vacation, bitch ninja. The fuck is wrong with these ninjas? Ain't nobody school CGA and nothing on this motherfucking internet. All right, I'm going to just let you know.
Acknowledge me.
I'm undefeated in this motherfucker. Hey, look, no matter who talks about me, you go to the comment section of the video they're talking about me, and I got massive support ratioed in a whole fucking video. So sit your bitch ass down with that bullshit. I'm on vacation, and you trying to pair me up with a brother that I do respect, but ain't nobody going to school me at all, motherfucker. And you can come in here and lie and make yourself feel good, but shut the fuck up. All right, get the fuck out of here.
Acknowledge me.
Ain't nobody beating me on the internet. Nobody. 0 people have beaten me. So get the fuck out of here. What the hell's going on? Oh, my Lord. Just go to his comment section and they'll tell you I schooled him. But that's neither here nor there. But I ain't trying to school nobody. The fuck? These ninjas is crazy with this shit. And they on here trying to sound it. That might be that ninja typing it. But come on, bro. The King of Kings is here. What the fuck? I ain't lost nary around on the internet. All right. Well, hey, it is what it is. Fucking hey. What's wrong with these ninjas, man? I don't even talk about what's going on out here. Jesus. All right. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Since these ninjas want to come in here, I'm on vacation banging Brazilian chicks. And you talking about somebody on the internet school me. Where?
Acknowledge me.
I'm not even trying to compete with nobody. And if I did an interview and hung out with them, I wasn't even trying to compete at this point. Let's get to the fucking main event. All right, fuck it. All right, let me do this. All right, why Travis Hunter deleted his where are we at here? Main event. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go right here where Travis Hunter deleted his Instagram, and we can get it down to here. First of all, when I talk about Travis Hunter, I want to acknowledge Travis Hunter as being supremely talented. All right, this is him. And apparently during the basketball season here at University of Colorado, after he has won the Heisman Trophy, he's out seen during the Colorado Buffaloes warm-ups, hitting half-court shots and slam dunking. Okay, so he's an extremely talented guy. So he can play football. He can play basketball. He is the can't get right. He is the modern day can't get right. Okay, and he's he won the Heisman Trophy. He's just got so much talent. I'm pretty sure the ninja can rap too. I'm pretty sure the ninja can rap. So he's so good at everything, but he's bad at one thing. And the one thing that even can't get right was bad at is that you pick the wrong girl, it will fuck up everything that you do in life. As I say, one woman he'll make you pay for all the other women you've ever been with and are going to be with. You pick a bad one and it can set you back big time. And because he's so supremely talented in a lot of areas of his life and things come easy, well, he thinks women are the same, but you got to not take easy women. You got to really vet and go through the process before you claim a woman, because if you don't, and you think it's as easy as what you make in every other area of your life, in business and athleticism and your ability to perform and entertain, if you think your woman is going to be that easy too, because life has been easy for you lately, this is where you're going to mess up. And this is why people have been trying to save this ninja on the internet. Now, I've already thrown in the towel just to let y'all guys know. Listen. All right. I already gave up saving Travis. I don't intend to save the guy. I don't have any interest. I literally talked about it the first 2 episodes where I talked about him. Then the third time I came around to it, I said, hey, bro, can't save these ninjas. I did my job. I'm not about here to tell this ninja to break up with his girl, and he doubled and tripled and quadrupled down, called us old heads and poor unks. They called us building and hurt. I said, okay, brother, it's your world. Okay. It's your world. All right, so let's talk about what happened next. Travis Hunter has now, as a response to this issue that we're going to bring up, but I want to bring it up to you, brothers. All right, I figure I need to talk about it because it is a main event topic. Travis Hunter has deactivated his Instagram. I said delete, but there's only so many things I could type. So many characters I can type in the title. Travis Hunter has deactivated his IG. All right. And we're going to tell you the reason why. But if there wasn't so many red flags, this ninja. All right. This is it, man. There's this Instagram right there. And this is sad because at the peak of his performance, Heisman Trophy potentially going down in the first 5 to 6 picks of the NFL draft. he's got to deal with this bullshit. Now, his bullshit came from his mate selection, and people are trying to tell him, man, we've been here before, sir. We've seen these red flags, and you might be missing some things because you're focused on making a lot of money when you're young, and we've all made mistakes with women, so we're trying to warn him. He doesn't want to hear it. And so now I believe the Sanders brothers have come out and said, hey, if you were a real one and you want to get in contact with our brother, okay, get in contact with the right channels and we'll get you in contact with Travis if you want to be a sponsor or anything like that. But he couldn't handle this latest issue here. And let's take you through the latest issue. Okay, Hollywood Unlocked has it covered. Shout out to them, reading Rainbow style. Travis Hunter deletes his Instagram after alleged footage, remember, alleged footage of its fiance twerking on another man goes feral. If you guys didn't know, shout out to Quarantino the God. Shout out to some other brothers that have been putting out. There are people saying that she had an OnlyFans account at one point, which there were no posts. But I know a lot of girls that have OnlyFans and they don't post anything. Okay, I'm in Las Vegas and Southern California. All right, OnlyFans girls are easy to come by. And of course, I've been to Miami several times. OnlyFans is more common than you think. They have over 1 million, what they call content creators over there. They're male, female. Also, a lot of people, just like Instagram, they have Instagrams, but they don't post anything. That's still a creator's account. So she had a creator's account at one point. As a matter of fact, CG has an OnlyFans account. All right. So there's nothing on it. All right. So there you go right there. And the reason I have one, well, it's for business purposes here. Because if I don't want to go into it. But if you're a content creator, you understand. If you're not, you don't understand. But there were no posts allegedly, but she was paired up with a girl. Right. And it shows that she was possibly looking to consider it at her young age. And that would have been the age she did it. There are also people saying allegedly that she was a stripper at King of Diamonds, right? So in Atlanta. And we don't know that to be true. And they did show a young lady. It looked like a younger version of her, but I can't really tell either. But let's show you this real quick. We're going to show you the alleged footage of the situation here that this young man's dealing with at the most important time of his life. There's his IG. Okay. And also, what do we got here? This is the video. Again, it's kind of like the video of, they're saying Cooking with Kya had some videos out, but we really can't tell. But for some reason, there's a video here of somebody grabbing ankles here. You see some pookies. And you see a woman getting bent over here, all right, in a schoolgirl outfit, and it's a pookie. And then there appears to be a woman that looks like Leanna. I believe her name is Leanne. So there's a woman there in a schoolgirl outfit and tattoos. Now, the reason why they're saying it possibly might be her is because they have this photo of the same outfit on with the woman that looks like Leanna there. And also with the tattoo on the arm. So this is very close. All right. This is very close right there. So there's the woman. Of course, they're trying to say she was an adult entertainer. This is what they're alleging. This is her as well. This is what they're alleging is her as well with similar characteristics. And they got her here with the Halloween costume on as well. I don't know if you can call that red-handed, right? But, it matches up with her age and her personality that we've been seeing. Things are matching up. And so people are trying to connect the dots, potentially warn this individual of who he's dealing with so that he doesn't make a mistake that is going to be in the $10, $20 million costly. And he has now inadvertently raised the sexual marketplace value of this woman and made her rich. Now, the reason why this is important, because people might not know, well, why is that important, Coach? What if it was her? Well, the reason why it's important is because of this video. We got 3,600 people in here, and this is telling me people are beating me on the internet. I know, bro. Shout out to people, man, but I ain't competing. You think I'm competing with certain people because you see us both on the internet? I'm one of one at this motherfucking point. Just certainly in this space. But take that shit back to the stove somewhere. The reason why this is important because of this video. Let's play it. We reviewed it, but let's play it.
He doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home. Like he never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink, you can't drink, or you can't hang out with your friends, or you can't, to drink. He doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside.
Okay, so that's where the issue is. Okay, so this is where the main issue is. I mean, goodness. Now, as we're pairing things up, they're doing some digging. They're pulling up videos of her, allegedly her. They're also pulling up her own videos and literally her snitching on herself. This is like when Andrew Tate kept snitching on himself and then just come back and say there's no evidence, right? This is the world we live in today. Where Ninja, you could get Andrew Tate literally saying exactly what they're accusing him of, but there's no evidence, right? And then you have to say, well, is there any evidence? That's just him snitching. Hey, people can say whatever they want. You can say you're a character. I've been in a lawsuit and I said CGA is a character. Okay. Just to say that's social media personality. That's not indicative of the person government name. All right. So same thing here. She could say the same thing. All right. There's no evidence. That person looks like me. That's alleged. All right. She's also claiming she's going to sue people for saying things about her. Which again, she don't have to win a lawsuit. Sue means just file suit. So filing suit costs you money. So that's what she's trying to do, is cost these podcasters money for possible defamation. But everything I say is alleged. So I'm not telling you anything. Right. All right. I'm not telling you anything. So here we are here because she's snitching on herself. It is easy for us to now believe that this could happen. All right. And I don't mean to have that up. Was that going in the last side? All right. So because she's saying what she's saying, and she's saying Travis doesn't party. He drops me off outside while I go in to parties late at night to 2, 3, 4 in the morning in Atlanta. They lived in Atlanta, I believe, a lot of the years, the last few years. And then they went around to Jackson, and I think she's lived in Atlanta. They met in Georgia. So the timeline lines up. And if you guys don't know, I said that this is going to be a problem with Gen Z dating, because young women are likely to do this type of lifestyle, then want you to save the day when you motherfucking 32. So if Travis Hunter is dropping her off at parties, as she stated, not me, she stated this. And then she says he sat in the car, waited for me to get done partying. Not only that, you have her in the exact same costume right there. You have the picture right there in the circle. Then you have another woman that looks like that being hunched over with clothes. This is the hard case for her to beat, because her own words, buries her. Her own words. Now, if you didn't have her saying what she said on the internet, this would make it a little more difficult, because then you just got a picture of a girl and another girl matching her. That's all you have. Okay, you don't have her words self-snitching, but the self-snitching does confirm that this could be possible. And this is the sad thing. Now, this was the last straw for Travis Hunter, because he said, I can't take it no more. The internet is not leaving me alone. Now, again, when you put yourself out there, these are the consequences. These are the consequences.
Take us home. Like, he never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink, you can't drink, or you can't hang.
And just judging from just how she talks, there's straggleness in her. She's talking about being drunk, tequila, the alcohol, the amount of tattoos on her. I mean, she's making it this the easiest case in America to realize that this is a spirit of Jezebel. And your boy said, I can't take it no more. My man said, no more. All right, delete the gram. All right, goodness.
Straight jacket.
All right, just like that, man. And of course,
Gotta get my bag and run.
all right, and
Niggas always gotta show they teeth.
my bad for the sound effects being loud. 3,800, 3,600 in here. We're gonna get to these super chats in a bit. But I'm sorry, Travis, man. I mean, men are trying to help you. The only comments that I'm hearing from women is leave them alone. All right, y'all ain't got nothing else to talk about. These are not clear rejections of what the men are warning him. Celebrities have warned him. Okay, they're even blaming Deion Sanders and now Shedeur Sanders. Y'all should have told him. Deion would never let his sons deal with this situation. Okay, but nobody is literally saying that this is not true. Or even if it's true, it's okay. They love each other. Nobody's saying that. What they're saying is mind your own business, which is not fair because I said when Simone Biles and her husband, who I can't remember his name, but mad respect to him, he played for the Green Bay Packers at the time when a lot of women were trying to warn Simone Biles about the gentleman that she married that was an NFL football player. And they said, watch out, girl. He did this. He did that. And he came out and said on the interview, I didn't know who she was when I eventually matched on her on Raya. I didn't know who she was. That's literally his case. This is similar to what she's doing to Travis Hunter. Where his name is Jonathan Owens. Shout out to Jonathan Owens. We did a video about that at the time, even to the point where he was at the Olympics and he was keeping score for her and he seemed to be excited. Girl, don't believe him. Where were they when they were minding their own business about the loving relationship between Jonathan Owens and Simone Biles? Where were they at? They were all in their business. But of course, when it doesn't suit the women of having a Jezebel or a 304 being awarded to a top position for a man that's going to make millions and millions of dollars, they want us to mind our own business, which is the hypocrisy about the dating romantic.
Silence, you fool.
This is the hypocrisy. So the men are warning Travis just as the women were warning Simone Biles. And for all intents and purposes, Simone Biles, the Biles and Jonathan Owens are still together. Travis Hunter, and this young lady, Leanne, are still together. But I don't think they'll break up because, again, like another brother said, we're pushing them closer together. Who was that? Let me make sure I acknowledge who that was. All right. We're going to push them together. Damn, it was somebody, Shannon Sharp. Shannon, you're going to be on tomorrow's show. All right, Shannon, if you're watching, you're going to be on the 12 Sims of Christmas. I'm just letting you know.
Acknowledge me.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp. Abba dabba dabba. I think you what we should do, and we all know, ass ninja.
Acknowledge me.
Hey, but Shannon Sharp is right. You push them more together when they trauma bond over this issue, and they've already been romantically linked and in love. All right, and ninjas keep mentioning manosphere ninjas to me, bruh. Please put me. I know y'all don't want to do it. But if you're not mentioning people above me and Shannon Sharp, I'm talking about nips considerably above me. Officer Tatum, ABL, Shannon Sharp. That's the echelon I'm trying to. I ain't trying to go down and slap people below me. Stop comparing me to these red pill adjacent and manosphere niggas. I've already lapped these ninjas 50 times. All right. This is my second channel, Mitch ass ninja.
Acknowledge me.
All right, put me in that lane. I'm trying to catch up to them ninjas. I ain't trying to be down there with them ninjas down there. I've been saying that for years. Ninja been trying to bring up some dating coach on YouTube. Man, fuck that nigga. I don't care about no goofy ass dating coach. All right. He got like 25,000 subscribers. He been talking about you. Ooh, I don't care about him.
Acknowledge me.
I'm trying to punch up. I'm trying to strangle a Shannon Sharp. Ninja, hey, come here, Ninja. Put me in Joe Rogan, nigga, Mr. Beast. All right. Tell me Mr. Beast diss me. All right. Now I got a conversation. Oh, my Lord. Niggas always trying to way down here. I'll be like, who? Looking down here and shit. Who you want me to look at? Oh, nigga, I ain't got no time to be. Fuck his time is this shit. All right. Niggas don't understand. Fuck. Why you bringing me up with people that's trying to catch up to me? The fuck is wrong with you ninjas? All right, I'm trying to get on Joe Rogan. The fuck? Tell me Joe Rogan diss me. Tell me ABL diss me. Officer Tatum, Mr. Beast, motherfucker Jake Paul. All right, I'm gonna get up in there, bro. All right, so I can get up in there and get me $10 million by getting knocked out the fucking ring. All right, I'm not trying to deal with no niggas up here in the manosphere. Acknowledge me. All right. I ain't even trying to, bro. All right, we can hang out and all that. Yeah. He says, I only debate my equals. Others I teach. There wasn't a debate. All right. Anyway, let me get to these super chats, man. Pray for your boy. Pray for your boy out there, man. Damn. Hate to see this brother go down on this because he's a talented brother. Let me get to the super chats. We're going to get y'all out of here, brothers, because I'm in Brazil. Do y'all want to see a view? Y'all want to see the view? All right, we'll take you on a view here in a second here. We're going to take you on a view. Well, I'm about to give up my location, but all right, I got favela homies here providing security. All right, shout out to our brother J. Rago, or Drago says back in the 90s, I came over to smash a girl and found out her parents left on vacation. I invited all the homies over and we partied and raided her father's liquor cabinet. And yes, she was sharing that cat. She basically, she was sharing that cat. Trying. She was quiet, chill, nerdy girl. No one knew who she really is and really was. That's the sad part about it. You know how many nerdy girls and bookworms and basic chicks out here getting trying. This is the sad thing, man. Remember I showed you that one girl, she said she was a nerdy girl in high school and the Popular Boys found her. All right, walking down the street from school, and they ran a train on her. Trying. Like cold-blooded work. Ladies, where y'all at? Where y'all at, man? The nerd girls, do not think the nerdy girls are the good girls. All right, they be doing some wild shit, and they, if they're introverts are suspect. And the reason why introverts are suspect is because they be at home, and they be tasting their own cootie cat. They be putting pens and markers when they in middle school and high school. They be doing some wild shit. They got drawers full of toys when they 16. Bruh. They be up here all day in their mind, playing with themselves, touching themselves. They do. All right. And they know, and they done seen some nasty shit. Trevor Nader says, it's always been a dream to go to Rio, Brazil. It's an inspiration to see you do it. Can't wait to go eventually. Enjoy. Shout out to you, and you'll do it. Put it on your list. The Contractor, Merry Christmas, Coach, and hope you're having a great time in Brazil. God bless you. Shout out to you. We having a good time. Him says, tell them, Coach. He says, when you go overseas, you aren't a ninja. They call you American. Please stop the ninja mentality. Yes, indeed. Nobody's called me a ninja, although they always say, people say Brazil has a history of racism, obviously. But when I've been at the mall a few times, my experience at the mall is they think I'm Brazilian, right? Now, they think I'm Brazilian. That's why nobody's really like bothering me. And, I think I had like an Angels jersey on because, but they think I'm Brazilian. Like I talked to somebody in the store and they come up to me and they talk to me in Portuguese because they have no issue living life without English. They're very isolated, large country. They don't need English here. But they will walk up to me and talk in Portuguese. And then when I talk in English, they're like, oh, they're like, you look Brazilian. Yeah. And I said, me no black poppy. But they really think I'm Brazilian until they talk to me. So nobody's really like looking at me, like pointing like there's the fucking obvious American. I'm mixing pretty good here. And by the way, let me put this banner up. And then if I say one thing in Portuguese, they start talking to me like crazy. I'd be like, Bon dia. And they start talking to me. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Good morning. All right. I don't know what the fuck you're saying now. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Dude, I was just being polite. All right. It's like when I was in Italy, I was be like, oh, here we go right there. All right, I'm saying all the Italian shit. Like I know 5 words. All right. But I'm like, slow down. You're speaking to this translator. Right. So I don't know what we're doing here. All right. Good morning. I'll just sound ignorant. All right. Let's see here. Shout out to NGN says, do you think if Travis was with a high-class ling instead of a trash woman, the black community would try to destroy him and pray for his downfall? I know so. By the way, I saw 4.3 live viewers on YouTube. They're hiding the real numbers. The content thieves are punching the air right now. Here's an interesting scenario. Because this woman, Leanna, looks like a strag, all right? And let's be clear, she's a strag. Okay, she would be on the no strag. I wouldn't mess with her, not even at the JUCO, because she looks like a strag. People, and particularly black women, are giving her a pass. Right? I don't know when people do. So black women are giving her a pass. If she was a high class Latina, they would be on his neck. If she was like skinny, tall, fake implants, they would not. They'd be on Travis's neck. Oh, why couldn't he get a sister? But because she's a strag, they're trying to push it so that the strag gets to the fucking mountaintop. This is just me. Her mama's black. Yeah. So if he got like a curvy Latina with the big fake blue and the duck lips, they be on his neck. If he got a white girl, they be on his neck. But because she's a strag, they're trying to make it work like ghetto love. All right. They want ghetto love to prevail. They want some man to bring some bitch right out the trenches in the dirt and make her rise to the top. All right. And I don't see why they're doing this, continuing to perpetuate this fraud. I don't think she has the ability to. She's demonstrated that she can't. Shout out to our brother Ralphie Boy. It's a song repping the JUCO, and it is a song called Anaya, Sugar Daddy. Yeah. All right. Shout out to him. No Government Name BH says T Hunter deserves grace due to his age and inexperience. And he says CGA, the only one delivering the after pill equals no competition. Yeah, man. I ain't trying to compete with nobody in this space. It's a waste of my time. All right. And that's no shade to anybody else. And shout out to my brothers, my mentors, Angry Man and all them. You know, I don't mean y'all. And Ringo and all of them brothers out here. I mean, the people that I like, but I'm competing with nobody in this space. All right. Nothing. So please don't come over here caping and bootlicking for them. It means nothing to me. All right. But I'll smack you down. Angry little dude says, yo, Sensei, thanks for the show. Us free agents and showing us free agents how to live. Salute. CGA on tour 2024, 2025. Ayala says, being a great author and FBA leader. Thanks for being a great author and an FBA leader. All right. I'm a FBA. Shout out to our brother Tariq Nasheed, FBA leader in here in the building. Okay, and we got a couple more that I need to acknowledge. We got our brother here, and it is what's the screen? It is BMO, says CGA, long time no see. I'm traveling to Fiji in early February and was wondering how the JUCO scene is down there. Also, I started my new house a month ago and was looking to complete construction in June. Give me the today I got time, sir. All right, that's a hard sound effect to find. All right, that's like on window number 80 right here. All right, but shout out to you for building your new house. Definitely building a new house is something to be applauded 100%. Yeah, I don't know if I have the,
Yeah, I got time, girl.
all right, I got it. All right, but by the way, the JUCO scene in Fiji, there's certain places where you bring people, and there's certain places you go solo, and there's certain places, there's places that you bring people, like, or go solo, and there's certain places. Did I get that right? For some reason, I sound like I'm messing it up. All right, but anyway, it's on locals. There's certain places you go solo, and there's certain places you bring people. Fiji is a place you bring people, or you go solo. All right. But going there for JUCO is probably not going to be very effective. All right. And I've been to Fiji. Oh, and it depends on where you go to Fiji. All right. A lot of little islands. All right. The island that I went to in Fiji was Maravu. Go ahead and look it up. Maravu. Now, this is an island with no, it don't got no anything. The resorts and the resort food is right there. All right. They had another resort down there, private beach. All right. There ain't no McDonald's. There's no American strip. There's no tourist area. There's none of that. All right. So you're not going to get there. And I once went to Fiji. And the Fijian people are wonderful people. Polynesian, very large individuals. And I went to this little store and he said, hey, I want to invite you over for dinner. And I said, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. He was so nice. He said, me and my family gonna invite you over for dinner. You can come to our little humble abode and you can come over for dinner. And I was like, cool. You got girls there? You got daughters and nieces and all that? I'm good. He invited me over for dinner. All right. Then I get over there. I was like, dang, this is great. All of these Polynesian beauties looking like Polynesian Pocahontases. And I was like, I'm going to have some fun today. And I said, thanks for inviting me over for dinner. Do you know what we're having for dinner? And he said, yeah, we're having you, ninja. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
Yeah, man. I didn't realize I was the dinner. And I was like,
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
I said, nigga, is that what that big pot is for? I didn't realize. I knew. Yeah. Oh, why you didn't tell me I was the dinner ass nigga? All right. The people in Fiji are going crazy right now. Sorry, Fijian people. So I was scrambling and scraping for shit, and I got the fuck out of there. I was like, oh, it's time for me to
Straight jacket.
It's time for me to go, ass ninja. All right. I didn't realize I was the dinner. All right. Jesus. All right. It's just tough here. So I got up out of there. It was
And that's you.
That's what he said.
And that's you.
All right. Anyway, I'm just joking. The Fijian people are wonderful people. But by the way, JUCO, not so much there. It's going to be tough. All right. Unless you're on one of the larger islands. NGN says, I know a guy, been married for 27 years with 2 pensions, rich, just retired, and his wife just dropped divorce papers on his ass. Damn. That's one hell of an early Christmas present. It's an evil world. CGA's marriage cycle wins again. Play the victory lap for yourself. I'll just play this. I don't think I have it. All right, the victory lap. But dang, bruh, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And there's nothing you can do when that process happens. He thought he was about to retire, but he about to take his ass back to work. Abel says safe travels in Brazil, my dear coach. As far as Cooking with Kya goes, it reminds me of a couple sayings I heard in relationship to American color folk. Superman was never super on Krypton. My favorite, a man is never a hero in his own valet, right? A man is never a hero to his own valet. Shout out to you. Is that what you said? Peace and love, Abel. Superman was never super on Krypton. Sometimes you gotta leave in order to get to where you need to be. Gary, Leanne was using Travis as a lot lizard transporter. Some of these females will use guys they know, like them to drive them to their locations and their daddies. It happens more than men realize. And if you're an Uber, you realize it, right? And it does reek of that the woman was turning tricks. I'm just saying that's the type of activity that happens when a boyfriend takes their girl to parties. All right, pimps do this, pimp boyfriends do this, and so forth and so on. Now, I'm not saying that they did that and that's what she was doing, but let me tell you, he could have been doing that. That's not that far from possible, meaning that I'm telling you, this goes on around the United States. And I said this, young Gen Z men are having to deal with women in their age group that have the ability to be in their prime and targeted. Meaning that the men will have to say, okay, I want a girlfriend, but I want an attractive girlfriend or a sexually adventurous girlfriend. Well, she's going to be monetized. She might turn tricks and have sugar daddies and possibly be on OnlyFans, certainly on Instagram and TikTok. Certainly on Instagram and TikTok. Now what? So if Travis got with her knowing, let me just say this, Travis knows about her past. All these things that are coming up as alleged, he knew about. Okay. He knew about her possibly, allegedly being a stripper. He knew about her possibly, allegedly having an OnlyFans account. Whatever these things that are coming out, you're assuming he doesn't know. My opinion is he knew from the begin with. He knew who she was, and he still went there because for men in his age group, to be fair, that women like her, there's going to be zero chance that she ain't been out here in these damn streets.
In these streets.
Right? There's zero chance he didn't know. Now, what he might be dealing with is this coming out, which is like embarrassing for him because he was like, I thought maybe we could sweep the internet and get this off the internet. I thought maybe no one would, I wouldn't be this famous. I thought maybe no one would care. So this is what he's dealing with. He knew. If she allegedly was a stripper in the past, he knew about it. She seems like she can't hold water. So she probably told him about it a long time ago. And that might have been what he was looking for. Remember, allegedly, he was the one that was going after her. He was the one going after her on Instagram. He knew. And there's a lot of boyfriends dropping their girlfriends off to get their insides pushed to their esophagus. Right? All right. There's a lot of boyfriends dropping their girlfriends off to sugar daddy's houses. Oh, yeah. Shout out to our brother here. Big Ray Renard says, pause. Hey, coach, big fan of your platform here in the UK. Appreciate your wisdom and always being ahead of the curve. Merry Christmas to you and the coach gang. In regards to Travis, do you think he will marry the Straggle quicker than before if she gives him an ultimatum? Well, the wedding is already planned. The wedding's already planned, so they're already locked in. Apparently, the NFL draft is in, April. The NFL draft is in April. They already have a wedding planned for May. So he's in too deep because they're already engaged. Wedding planned for May, from what I heard at the Heisman Trophy ceremony. So all they have left is the wedding ceremony, children, and divorce. That's it. And somebody even mentioned this, that she moved to, was it Tennessee? Did they get, are they getting married in Tennessee? Tennessee probably has one of the, some of the most adverse divorce laws to men that you could possibly find. They don't have, which I don't believe they have, well, anyway, they have adverse divorce laws. And they're getting married there. This is all alleged. I don't know if that's the case. But indeed, if that's the case, the divorce is planned before the wedding. And I already know that he probably put in zero thought related to this because he's been focusing on his career as well. Somebody said somebody drugging him. Oh, man, I don't know. Shout out to Neomass, says, Coach, don't catch nothing. He says, and check under the hood. I don't know if we have that big of a problem here, but yeah. Checking under the hood is definitely optimal here, traveling anywhere. All right. And then wrap it up. That's for sure. But if you catch something, yeah, you caught it. And you can't find these women in the favelas. All right. We got a couple more brothers here. This blue bag, it says, why is she more of a story than his Heisman Trophy? Because she all up in the videos, all on the record. Sadly enough, this is what he's known by. Matter of fact, I talked to a lady. She was in her mid-30s, and I talked to her about this particular story. She had never heard of Travis Hunter at that point. Then when he won the Heisman Trophy, she texted me and she said, "Oh, was this the guy you were talking about?" Because she didn't watch sports. She says, "Is this the guy you were talking about?" And I was like, "Oh, yes." And she was like, "Oh, he's all over my Facebook." All right, so yeah, most people don't know about Travis Hunter and his athletic prowess and his potential to be a draft pick or him winning the Heisman Trophy. They know him simply because of his straggle. Mr. B says, "Coach, there's a picture of her in the same outfit with another ninja with his hands on the cheeks. And her doing the strag pose is diabolical." Shaking my head. That pic is way worse than the video. Pull it up if you can. I guess we could do it here, right here. Let's see here. Travis's girlfriend. By the way, I might show you a view. And they're just gonna be all up in my videos here. Let me see here. Okay, I seen that video right there. All right. One thing you have to remember is I'm in Brazil. So my Google worked differently over here. I don't know what the fuck.
And that's you.
My Google works differently. All right, man. Everything works differently. My internet working different. So like some things are blocked off. And if I click news stories, all the Brazilian news comes up. I can't even read the shit. So my Google works differently. Just so I can show you right here. Oh, okay. Well, this is working pretty good here. All right. Let's see here. And some of the images are blocked out. All right. But I did see the video of the guy bending her over. Oh, I see it. Let's see here. Oh, I see her. Okay. I see it. I finally found a photo. YouTube. I'm just trying to show something to the people here. This is the picture right here. That's now the guy's head is cut out. The guy's head is cut out. Just so you can see. So it could be Travis. It could not be Travis. I have no idea. But there's a woman getting her booty cuffed right there. Somebody want me to get a VPN. One thing I do have to be careful of is when you use these things against YouTube, sometimes YouTube can have an issue. All right. Sometimes. Now, the reason why I don't want to use certain things, ad blockers, VPNs, is that I'm already up shit's creek on YouTube. All right. Last thing I want, and I'm careful of it, meaning I don't want to take a chance. I know you're like, "No, it'll be okay, coach." And then I do it, and y'all bitching it just have 15 subscribers. All right. And nothing happened to you. But I'm pretty targeted on YouTube. So I do have to be careful of doing certain things. I can't just do shit like you got 2 subscribers and I got 400,000. Okay. And you're like, "No, just do it, coach. Trust me." I want to always take the safe route. Right. Because I don't want to lose the platform on you motherfuckers because you think with your 15 subscribers, all right, that nah, nigga, I'm gonna just be careful. Let me be careful, motherfucker. All right. This is what I do for a living. All right. Now nigga be like, "Get ad blocker," and then motherfucking YouTube nuke your ass for an ad blocker. All right. Just chill out, motherfucker. Right. Trust me, coach, it'll be okay. Bruh, I'm already up shit's creek on YouTube. I just chill the fuck out. Let me chill out. Dude, I'm already up shit's creek. I'm streaming from Brazil. The Brazilian YouTubers watching me or report this nigga. All right.
And that's you.
All right. Let me just do my show and keep my shit cool. All right. Niggas trying to sign me up for shit. Petty ass YouTube. All right. Nah, nigga, YouTube way too fucking petty for me to be trying to do some shit. All right. Let me just keep my shit just real clean. Clean, clean, clean. All right. Anyway. All right. No stream tonight, brothers. Nah, it's going to be way too late over here. I'm going to be clapping cheeks. All right. But look, I got way too many subscribers and shit to use for y'all to be signing me up for shit. All right. No. I keep my shit real easy, real simple. I'm not trying to say I'm in St. Louis when I'm in Brazil. All right. Yeah. All right. Sign up. Get this ad blocker. Do this. By the way, sometimes YouTube fucks with you when you're doing that. So I got to watch out. All right. Anyway, I'm already on thin ice. So I can't be doing all the extra shit. I know it'd be good. No, man, trust me, man, coach. Trust me, I do it. I never lost my channel. Ninja got a ghost channel. No icon, no nothing. You don't make $20. All right. Anyway, I make too much money to be fucking around here. All right. So anyway, damn, y'all still super chatting. All right, my bad. I'm gonna catch up with y'all. The Punch Travel Channel says, bon dia, coach. He says, I'm glad you made it to Rio. I love visiting there. Seems like you have handled everything. Well, not really. But let me know if you would like to meet other cool expats out there. According to the stream on Sunday. Huh? Are you out here? Oh, you know some people out here. Okay, shout out to you, man. And if I do, yes, I like to kick it with some people that knows how to get around here. Knows how to get around. And then let me see if I got a couple more on PayPal. I still got some super chats, so it looks like we're going to 3 hours. But it doesn't matter because it's raining outside. I'll show you in a second. Shout out to our brother here. Jay Koo says, John Griffin, a YouTuber and fitness coach about my age, speaks very similarly to what you talk about in regards to women, marriage, and fitness in the single life. He's a Gen X and know his stuff. Shout out to you for fucking advertising him on my page. All right, but I appreciate you there. All right, Ninja Gateway, that's called guerrilla marketing. All right, let me see here. I'm going to do it here, and shout out to our brother here. Okay, academics has the full pick. All right, I'm good. We got the pick. We got the idea. All right, but she's not even in the pick, but we get the idea. She's a tramp, allegedly. Khalid Cooper says, enjoy Brazil. Shout out to you and shout out to Dion Miller in the building. Thanks for the encouragement. We can do it. JC, coach, I don't listen. I didn't listen when my mom and my family told me to leave that Asian beach alone. 120K later, I wish I never dipped my crispy roll into her plum sauce. When you're in relationships, you get blinded by love. Lex Luger Storm says, can you show the picture of Travis's girl getting her cheeks palmed by some dude? He should cancel her on that alone. But we do have to understand he knew about this, right? Travis Hunter might be his beard. All right. I don't know. He seems to be cool with it. Pimped out platypus. It's 2024. There's no such thing as a good girl. You goofy fairy tale Mitches. They are all on the spectrum. Just a question of where, just as CGA told us. All women are on the spectrum. There's no good girls. There's only good girls or just bad girls that haven't been caught. That's my opinion. Ko-Fi supporter. Travis Hunter's girl looks like a straight Jezebel. No surprise there. I don't know why black men always got to scrape the bottom of the barrel because they're encouraged to by the women close to them. They're encouraged to. That's what your battle is as a so-called black man in America, is you're told to take a woman up with you. That's what you're told. Rise a woman, take a woman up. But the woman could be anything. She could have another man's baby and her like still take her up. No matter what, like you're not encouraged to pick up from the top. All right, as you go up to the top, don't pick nobody already up there. They don't really like you. Well, black folks in America want to be liked. Shout out to our brother here, Molly. That's what he says. Coach, have you gone to 4x4, aka Cuatro por Cuatro yet? I haven't, but I might have to go. Is that here? I'm gonna go. Ken Rose, shout out to you. Appreciate you for being here. Bynum says, Coach, this was the first time I heard a video of Travis' girlfriend twerking, but I definitely saw a video of her in a music video, and I was like, man, Travis is a sucker. And you had me sniggling when you compared him to Can't Get Right. Sad to see that brother getting what he's getting. But you guys are always told to take the bottom. Take a single mother of 5. Take a fat woman, right? Like you don't deserve good. All right, don't improve your position and take a woman at the top. She don't like you. All right. Take a dark black woman, blacker than the trillion midnights. Don't go for a light-skinned woman. Don't go for a white woman. All right, she's going to divorce and sue you. Well, these are all true. Okay. But why can't I have something good? All right. Shout out to our brother Blue Baggins, another support. Cesar Quintano with the co-sponsorship. Shout out to you and shout out to you, man, brother. Let me see if I can find it. There it is.
I'm real.
He says, "What's up, coach?" He says, "One thing I've learned since watching you and this kind of content is that most fools are the cause of their own downfall. Even fools aware of the RP ideas will cave as soon as a bish shows them a little interest. As they once said, Sandman, turd flinging monkey, we're all one blowjob away from the plantation. All of us. Now, not me, because I've been, shout out to the ladies that have treated CGA over the last 10 years of me being single. I didn't have lots of them. Lots of ladies learn, they know how to suck or get, never mind, it's a family show. But, you know, I'm not a blowjob away from the plantation, right? So that's not my issue. But a lot of guys are limited in their ability to procure sex genuinely. So if they do get one woman, and I say you more than one blowjob away from the plantation, you ninjas, if one woman swallows your kids, y'all marrying. Y'all gonna marry her. All she got to do is swallow your kids. All right, 100%. All right, she could do the big gulp. All right, and you going.
It's barbecue in there.
The big gulp. And Travis Hunter might have had the big gulp. All right, and as soon as he was ready to roar, she was like, "Put it in my mouth, daddy."
It's barbecue in there.
And then she then guzzled it down right down her esophagus. Ninja, you marrying her, walking her. You the one. You the one. Ain't nobody else swallow my kids.
It's barbecue in there.
You walking her down the aisle. And that's how much these facts about the red pill are useless against men, because a woman can just gulp it right down her
It's
throat,
barbecue in there.
fill her throat up, and you go in there, you rocking, you go into the motherfucking ring shop. All right, where the ring shop? What is it? Every kiss begins with K. Oh my Lord. It's done. It's a wrap. Y'all can have all that red pill knowledge. She go and don't let her gargle and shit.
It's barbecue in there.
She start gargling it in and gumming it down, and she do it every single time. Gone. Ninjas is gone. Undertaker bell for everybody. Just gonna be y'all putting your life on the line. All right. Y'all putting your life on the line. They're just going right to Jared. Shout out to our brother here. Marvelous. Track says, salute, coach. Travis kept saying they had been together for 5 years. Majority of the evidence is coming out 3 to 4 year max. Ninja tripping. That's what I said. I think, and you're right, he knows about this. Like, he knew about her. So I don't think that he did not know, which means in effect, he's part of it. He's part of it. All right, let me see here. Somebody wants me to, why don't y'all ever say DJ Academics diss me? All right, I'm trying to reach up. Although I don't know if that's the exact reach up that I would need, but all right, anyway. All right, let's show you what's going on here. All right, let's show you. Hey, ladies, you want to come over to Brazil with me? Let me know. Let's show you the tour here. All right, ladies, I don't need y'all to come with me here. There's plenty of girls here. Right. Even Strags. All right, let's take you up. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Beachside. Right there. All right. It's raining, as you can see. It's raining. All right. So this is why I'm doing my stream right now. But I can't go any further than this. But there it is right there. Waking up to the beach. What could you guys see? You can see the beach out there, kind of. All right. I'm at the club level, so y'all niggas gonna need a card to get up here. All right, here we go right here. And it's still hot than a motherfucker. It's like over 80 degrees. And that's where the JUCO's getting their cheeks clapped right over there. That's where the cheek clapping is happening right there. And man, so and it's supposed to be rain all week, which is okay. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm here for a little bit of good time over there. All right. The view is nice, and some macking has been happening on the patio right there. And oh, by the way, I keep all the shades up. Ladies, if you go, I keep all the shades open when we clapping cheeks. All right. So the neighbors can see. All right, because I ain't gonna see these people ever again. But what I was gonna say here. What I was gonna say? But yeah, by the way, you see that shade right there? I fucking clap the cheeks right there, right? With the windows open. Shades open and all that. All right, hold on for a second. Just right there, ladies. I do it with the whole people on a patio right there. I never close when I'm on vacation. I let everybody see. All right, I ain't. But you gonna be like, can you close the? Nope. I want people on vacation, married men, looking like, God damn. Hey, not this morning, but the yesterday morning. All right, the JUCO woke up. She woke up, and then there was a ninja on the patio, and he was kind of looking up where my room was. And then I was standing there looking at him, and I was like, oh. And then she walked up behind me, and he was like, yeah. All right, anyway. So, yeah, I had him like, damn, he had to go look at his fat wife. Oh, by the way, here's the thing. When we talk about money, getting your money up, because there's mostly families here, mostly families. When we talk about get your money up, you have to understand that when you see a family traveling, they have spent thousands of dollars for that trip. Now, sometimes they work out some deals and they work out maybe with a travel agent or they use some miles or something like that. But you got to understand, man, if you see a family of 4, this is tens of thousands of dollars. Right? Tens of thousands, right? You got to have the kid, and then don't let babies be on the trip. Sometimes a baby needs a seat on the airplane, right? To be a married man and have families costs you just to go on vacation. You're like, I'm gonna take my family on vacation, and this is thousands of dollars, tens of thousands. You're in the $10,000 range, not because you got to fly whatever the flights are. Just look at the flights. All right, the flights alone, you fucked. All right. Just on the airline tickets. So you better be using some mileage or some shit because in most of these families, the father's paying for the trip. The father, because these people are coming from all over the world. There's Europeans here. There's people from South America here. So they're cheaper, right? The people from South America, their flights are going to be cheaper. Lots of Europeans here. Certainly some Americans here. You're talking about close to $800 to $1,500 for a coach ticket. If you're coming from the west coast of United States, that's $1,500 from the west coast, because you got to get to Dallas or Houston or Miami, wherever you're connecting, Atlanta, and get to Brazil. You don't get direct flight from the west coast to California in Nevada. This is the problem with going left or east. I'm sorry, west. I'm sorry. Give me a second here. That's the problem with going right. If you live on the West Coast, going to Asia, Australia, these places are more convenient. Hawaii, obviously, these places are more convenient. Mexico, West Coast. All right. But when you're on the West Coast and you're going anywhere, South America, Europe, you literally almost are not getting a direct flight unless you leave Los Angeles. You can cheap out on that. It gets cheaper for you. If you're not leaving Los Angeles, you gotta jump out there. So yes, people are using bonus money, tax returns for families. And this is a major, major, major expense. So you guys want tradition and families and kids. You know, it's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars to take your family on vacation. And don't think you ever going on a solo vacation. Like, the likelihood of you going on a solo vacation is slim to none. Although you better be very wealthy. If you're wealthy and you get one of that black sugar baby and you marry her, she'll be like, okay, my husband going on a golf trip with the boys to X, Y, and Z, and they'll overlook it. But if you're a normal, regular family, you're going to go to Brazil. I'm going to go clap some cheeks right in Brazil and run the JUCO. No, you're not. And you ain't never doing it. like the rest of your cotton picking life. So you better, I hope you enjoy your wife. You ain't never going to clap no cheeks in Brazil. All right. Because you got a wife and you got kids. And even when your kids turn to adults, you're going to find out their dad clapping cheeks in Brazil. They don't want to hear that shit. And here's the thing. The women are doing this when they're younger. The men are doing none of this when they're younger. You guys are just sitting there waiting for feminism to end and the women to crawl back to you. Right? So you can take your wife on vacation that you think you're going to go over for $3,000. You know where you're going to $3,000 vacation? You're going to fucking Mobile, Alabama. That's where you're going. You're going to fucking Mobile. What's that place down in Alabama? It's in the southern area of Alabama. Used to have a gambling town down there. Used to be able to gamble down there. Was that Mobile? I think it's another name down there, Alabama off the 10. Give me the name of that city off the 10. It's right. Oh, damn. I can't think of the name, but it's not Mobile. It is Mobile. I think it's down there, Mobile. Biloxi? I think that's what I'm talking about. Biloxi, Mississippi, Destin, Florida. That's right. It is Mobile down there in Alabama off the 10. All right, that's where you fucking going, bro. For $3,000. You're going to Biloxi, Mississippi. 100%, bro. That's where you fucking going for $3,000. All right, it's gonna cost you tens of thousands of dollars to take your ass out there. Now, the only other thing is if you build up some points, some credit, but that means you're gonna have to have traveled to build up these points and credits, or paying up for double or triple points when you travel. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But let me make sure I got all the super chats out of here. I appreciate y'all for watching me here. And we have 12 Simps of Cheesemas tomorrow. And then no stream on Christmas Day. I'm going to chill out, max and relax. And if I do pop up, I'll just pop up quickly. Shout out to Sigma Gent. Coach, I'm in Vegas for the week, and I had a Ling Ling lined up for the night. The first time I clapped cheeks, she hit me with the oochie ouchie. He says it made me laugh, and I thought of you. Pause. Shout out to you. I might know who that Ling Ling is. 100%. All right. We would have to line up there. But yes, the oochie ouchie does happen at the JUCO. And that's a co-sponsorship. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I mean, it's still Uchi Ouchie over here, too. It's still Uchi Ouchie at the JUCO. It ain't like they just sitting here, all right, come in, hop out. Like it's a fucking amusement park ride. You know what the amusement park ride ninjas? They be putting your seatbelt in. They be checking a little bar. They kind of just nudge it. They don't even check it to see if they just be like, all right. That's what ninjas think the JUCO is. That the girl's like, all right, you paid your money, hop in. She just sitting there waiting for it to be over. All right. Yep, she ain't got no bottoms, no nothing. She ain't got the grippy. All right, and you just finish it. All right. All right, they be getting bitch be coming in with CGA. I'm going to work. All right, shit, it's gonna be work tonight. Shout out to our brother. And Big Boss Man says Kai Cenat had a good girl who's black and ninjas are going nuts. Kai Cenat has a good girl. I don't even know who his girl is. I know he had another strag that tried to. Let me see if I can pull up his girlfriend. Okay. Let me see what she look like. Mm-hmm. Is she supposed to be the good girl? Brothers. This supposed to be the good girl? Anyway, no, this the Kai Cenat. And please, before you come in here caping for some bootlicking these red pill guys, if Kai Cenat didn't mention me, ninja, I don't want to hear about nobody else. This the good girl? Is this the good girl? Bruh. All right. I ain't no shade at Kai. Shout out to Kai. And if it wasn't for this ninja fame, as we know, even me, you know, money brings them all. This the good girl? I'm going to tell you, man, there's one thing that I can see. Yeah, and there's that wig or that fucking extensions is not. She needs a new wig. All right, but let me just tell you, man, no shade at this young lady. I still fold her. I fold. But That's that woman right there. Her eyes tell it all, Poppy. What does it say? The eyes say it all. Where's the rooster sound effect? That woman has seen it all. She's seen enough. The eyes never lie. The eyes never lie. Look at them eyes. They dead. The eyes don't lie. Chico. That's what it was. The eyes, Chico. They never lie. That woman has seen some things. That woman has seen life. Right here. Yep. Look at the eyes, man. She been a nasty girl. She been a nasty girl. Yeah, she looking at Kai like a come up, a big old trick. And shout out to her. I'm not trying to diss this young lady. She looks like a good looking young girl here. But them EA ninjas done been there, done that. Shout out to everybody on EA. Shout out to everybody in Zone 6. Shout out to all them YNs in Atlanta. He better do his recon on this woman right here. The eyes, they never lied, Chico. She's a big content creator. I don't know about this woman, man. Hey, listen, but has she been a content creator on what space? Let me look her up. If she's a content creator, let me see here. She probably watching me. CGA. I don't know. And her last name is, hold on for a second. I have to type with one hand. She's a YouTuber. We're going to get confirmation here. All right, who is she? We got to look out for your boy here. I'm innocent. Yeah. All right, let me see who she is here. There it is right there. She's a YouTuber based in Los Angeles. Oh, God damn. All right, not LA. All right, Jesus. Hold on, where is the Mario? She's a LA YouTuber. All right, she's been in the dance scene. She has 461,000 TikToker, 13 million likes. Okay, 20 years old. Storytime videos, vlogs, dance performances. Okay, she's been on YouTube since 2017. She doesn't really get down on YouTube. Man, LA chicks, man. LA chicks.
In these streets.
LA chicks, man. See, brothers, I grew up in Southern California. I lived in Southern California for 30 plus years. As a young man, cut my teeth dating, and that's why my dating experience is crazy stories and, you know, hard issues, because I was in LA. I was in Los Angeles, in Ventura County, then later Orange County, cut my teeth in the dating marketplace in the 1990s, where the peak Lakers, right? Post Showtime Lakers, during the Rams and the Raiders, during all of the gangster rap hip hop era, all the best actors in R&B scene lived there. Like, that's what I had to go through in the so-called, while y'all niggas was in Chicago trying to talk to pimps at the motherfucking taverns. All right. Y'all grew up going head to head against pimps and players in taverns. I went against all the fucking Lakers and the Raiders in LA. Yes, the Raiders were in LA until 96. The Rams, 112, BBD, ABC, motherfucking BBD, right? USC, UCLA basketball, where Ed O'Bannon and Charles O'Bannon. Nigga, if I'm in the scene in Los Angeles, all them ninjas showing up, right? Groupies, Tupac, Suge Knight, Death Row, NWA, Ice Cube, right? Yep. Up Schitt's Creek, right? Right from the rip, pulling up in a Honda Civic to valet, cooked already. But let me tell you, man, LA girls, I would not trust them. I don't trust no LA girls. right? Yep, we got San Fernando Valley, where I went to college. All the pornography industry is right there. Like, I grew up in the thick of it. I wasn't in fucking Edmonton talking shit. I wasn't in, outside in the middle of Nevada talking about running game. I wasn't somewhere in the middle of some fucking, Philadelphia Broad Street bullies. I was in the thick of it, where the prime flatbacks, the prime everybody was in it. Right? Tough. I don't not mess with LA chicks. I don't care if they're young or old. LA chicks are off limits, meaning that, yep, Pepperdine. Hey, I went to the Pepperdine parties when I was in high school going into college. We used to party down at Malibu at Pepperdine. All right, did that a couple times going down Topanga Canyon from the valley, going down to party with them BMW white girls at Pepperdine. We used to go up to Santa Barbara and Isla Vista and hang out at UCSB during Halloween and go out there. Okay. San Diego, going down to Tijuana. All right. I was in the thick of it. And this is talking about game. I'm like, bro, bring that game bullshit to Newport Beach. Please bring that shit and get it smacked up. Bring that game bullshit. I'm not in the middle of nowhere where you motherfuckers is trying to walk around. Go down to the Gas Lab district by San Diego. Go down to the Gas Lamp and let me see you run that fucking game. All right. Yeah, we used to go to LMU, Loyola Marymount parties. Bring that fucking game down here, man. I seen the biggest ninjas that thought they had some. Dude, you ain't got no game around here, man. You ain't even got time to run your game. You ain't got no fucking time. Hollywood Hill parties. I remember these days. You ain't got no time to even talk to a bitch. You better go to Venice Beach with that shit. I'm telling you, man. Do not come down here thinking that bullshit, bro. It's not going to fly. You don't even have time to run out your fucking mouthpiece. You don't. Because everybody here there's just, the drug dealers. Then you go down to Orange County. Then you got multi-millionaires, 15 over. So it's not what people think. That's why I always laugh at dudes talking about that. I'm like, bring that shit down here. I got some places to see your game. Go down the Universal City Walk. Let me see what you got. Right here. Come on. I'll bring you down here and I'll fucking bring out the goddamn video. I'm going to record your ass getting shot down in City Walk. Let's take it down to Laguna Beach and tell them something these women ain't heard. Okay, go ahead. Let's go down to Coronado Island in San Diego in Gaslamp District. Let's go to San Diego State. They never heard nothing you're about to say. Right? Come on. All right. And I'm going to laugh my ass off. And we going to record it. I'm going to post that shit on the internet. All right. Because that shit is, oh, man, baby, I ain't no more beautiful than you here. Okay, boy, you in Southern Cal. All right. Anyway, why do we get off talking about that? But yeah, man, I hear it's goofy shit. That shit might work in Cincinnati, but do not come to Southern California with that bullshit. All right. They done seen it, heard it all by the time they 16 years old. 16. Shout out to Jig in the building. Appreciate you. Oh, and by the way, shout out to Jig. If you ain't got no car in Southern California, you can forget it. Okay. I'm going to just let you know that right now. If you don't have no car in SoCal, your game is going to miss. I'm going to take you down to Watts, Nicholson Gardens, Jordan Downs. I'm going to take you to South Central. They call it South Los Angeles. I'll take you down there. But you ain't got no car, and not just a car, nigga. A core. You need a core in Southern California, a core. Because if you ain't laying the night, this bitch lived probably an hour away in steep traffic. So you got to get to the woman you meet in Southern California, because wherever you meet them, they might not be from there. They're an hour away here, 45 minutes in traffic. Okay, the bus, we don't have good public transportation. There's no subway. There's no buses that connect. You're going to take 8 buses to get to her and walk. But you need a core. You need a core. All right, so if you ain't got no core, and now it's regularly to see in certainly these neighborhoods that the woman going to want to see you doing better than her. So your core had to be better than her core. All right. So game, it ain't going to work. That ain't going to get it, bro. These women, they hungry in LA. Them bitches hungry like the werewolf of London. So they ain't trying to be with no broke niggas down there. They ain't trying to do it. They ain't trying to hear no talk. You know how many, look, I'm going off here. You know what they say in LA? Everybody say, oh, my cousin, Dr. Dre. Oh, my friend, a producer for name a rapper. Oh, I'm an actor for. They didn't heard all of that. They heard all of that. The only people you get with that are women that are new to LA. They try to get put on. They moved to LA. They moved to downtown LA. They looking to connect with people. You're going to hit a whole bunch of new girls with that. Oh, you know, my cousin, the producer for this and that, and he coming out with a new TV series. They done heard that shit for 10, 15 years, bro. That ain't gonna work. All right, that ain't gonna work. You're gonna hit some new booties with that. Bay Area, depends on where you go. You want to deal with Strags, go to Vallejo and Oakland and Richmond. You want to deal with some people that got some damn sense, go to San Francisco. But even then, you ain't gonna stop people on the street. Them people moving and grooving. They got places to go. But Ninjas is still running Mac game in the Bay Area. All right, if you want to go deal with some people that are just outside the Bay, go to San Jose, which I lived in San Jose too. What about San Diego? San Diego's LA. San Diego's LA. So San Diego's a suburb of Los Angeles. Everybody that don't want to be in LA is in San Diego. Yeah, Ninja's Dr. Dre's personal trainer. Yeah, dude, they done heard all of that shit. And oh, by the way, if you say you a personal trainer in LA, you cooked. You better be lean and ripped. But if you say you're a personal trainer in LA, them bitches is like, they gonna be like, oh God, personal trainer, mortgage broker, real estate agent, not impressed. They're not gonna be impressed, bro. Oh, by the way, what you do for a living matters. So they don't want to hear no bullshit. Oh, baby, you know, I'll be putting it on you. I got that. They don't want to hear that shit. What do you do, bitch? Oh, you're a real estate agent. Oh, another fucking mortgage broker. All they hear is broke nigga. And they gonna ask you too. All they hear is broke ass ninja. Personal trainer, broke. Real estate agent, broke. Mortgage broker, broke. Entrepreneur, broke. All right. Anyway, somebody mentioned I run my own business, broke. I'm starting a new business, broke. My cousin, Dr. Dre's engineer, producer, sound engineer. We coming out with an album, broke. Waiter, broke. You cooked. Entrepreneur, broke. Teacher, broke. Yep, I'm gonna be a rapper. I got a new album coming out. I just signed the deal, broke. All right, they ain't going for none of that shit. They didn't heard that all day long. Yep, I got a YouTuber, broke. YouTuber, they not impressed by none of that goofy ass shit. Somebody mentioned one more, then I got to get out of here. Running games or gorditas, yeah. There's a lot of gorditas out there. Yep, and they can sniff it out. They know you broke by just going where you at. You in the wrong spot, broke. You're not in Marina Del Rey. Hey, listen. Marina Del Rey. I'm going to give y'all, write it down. Vegas women, Marina Del Rey. If you're not in Marina Del Rey and look like you live there, you out. All right. And we're not talking about strags. We're talking about good looking women. If you're not in a rooftop bar in Hollywood, you broke. All right. You cook. You're going to have some, you're not in a car, a core. Cooked. You're not in anywhere Orange County, Coastal, Newport, Laguna, San Clemente. Cook. You're getting all fat old women. You're not in Thousand Oaks, Calabasas, Agora Hills. Cook. Where you live at? North Hollywood. Cooked. You cooked. You better have a good Palmdale, Lancaster. Cook. Corona. Chino Hills, cook. Just by where you live, you cook before you even. She go, where you live at? Oh shit, I live in Riverside. Cooked. Yep, you better say Santa Barbara, Marina Del Rey, motherfucking Newport, Corona Del Mar, All right. You better say some shit. All right. I could get girls just off saying I live in Newport Beach. That was game enough. Oh, I live in Newport in an apartment. She don't know. Yep. Hesitate. Broke. I live in Los Angeles. Broke. Cooked. What part of Los Angeles? Don't say you live in LA. I live in LA. Cooked. Cook. All right. But as soon as I say Newport, Corona Del Mar, they was listening. Oh, okay. You live in, okay, yeah. But it don't matter where you live in Newport. Oh, I live in Newport. NGN, I find it weird that Mitches want legacies, but never take themselves on a first-class flight or a 5-star restaurant dinner for themselves. They really, really love being a plow horse for people who really don't like them, but makes them think they do. Give them the buzzer. I don't have the buzzer, but shout out to you. Yeah. They just want to make babies. They don't. But you don't know what comes with this family life. I've been a family man. Family life is mad expensive. In order to think you're going to do something, you got to consider taking at least one other family member. Most likely a few of them. That's going to be cooked already. And your wife is going to grow very, very, she's going to grow unhappy the more she sees other people traveling and you're not traveling with her. How come we can't go on vacation? Then you put it on a credit card. Now you can't pay your bills. Yep. Downey, Cook, Long Beach. You kind of cooked in Long Beach. Shout out to Jahari says, what time do you think our time? I don't know when the 12 Simps are going to come on. I'm going to probably try to keep it at this time. But it just depends on how much I'm able to prepare. But I really got to get off this stream. Santa Clarita, cooked. Downey, cooked. Cerritos, cooked. Redlands, cooked. I mean, you don't really, if you out of town, cooked. But Long Beach depends. Long Beach depends. Because there's a good side of Long Beach and a bad side of Long Beach. And Long Beach is very progressive. So if you from Long Beach and you live by the university, you could be cooked. All right. You're gonna be with a lot of slump busters and bitches with caliper eyelashes. But if you say you're in Long Beach and you say you're on Ocean, all right, or you're in what's the name of Long Beach? I can't remember the name. Yeah, Naples. Yeah, Naples. You're on that neighborhood on Ocean. There's another name of Long Beach right there. Yeah, if you're on the east side, you cook, but if you're on the other side of Long Beach, you're good. Because you're kind of close to going into Orange County. Because the next county over is Orange. So you're in Long Beach. If you get close to Seal Beach, which is on the line of Orange County, you're good. Belmont Shores, that's what it is. If you're in Belmont Shores, Long Beach, you're good. Belmont Shores, Long Beach. If you ain't on that side and you're on the east side, where Snoop and them from, cooked. Naples and Belmont Shore. Belmont Shores, man, that's nice. I mean, you good. You're going to be able to stick out there. And people thinking, man, oh, man, you just saying that, man, you know, because you could be black. Man, if you're going to deal with strags, I'm just letting you know. You're going to start. Santa Monica is good. It just depends. Santa Monica is okay. I mean, because you could just be young and hip in Santa Monica. Palos Verdes, you good. All right. This is automatic. The women going to want to come back to the crib. But, you know, and people think that this doesn't matter. Dude, it matters. It matters because that's what the LA scene is about. Las Vegas, fucking desert rats, dude. Do not come to Vegas for women unless you're used to the desert rats. I know you guys want to talk about Vegas. Vegas is no. The only thing good in Vegas are the tourists. Do not come to Vegas for no women. Please do not. I know people be like, Vegas got the top looking women. The visitors, all right? The women that live in Vegas is whack, bro. I mean, comparatively. And it's just like, oh, man, you know, Vegas is like Miami. No, it is not. No, it is not. Do not let me. I've been in Vegas for almost going on 3 years. Do not come to Vegas for women that live here. Don't do it. You wasting your time, bro. And most people that are here, if they're good looking, they're not from Las Vegas. If they grew up in Vegas, cooked. If you meet a woman and she says, I grew up in Vegas, ring the alarm, cooked. They've been cooked since high school. All right, been cooked since high school. Leave them the hell alone, man. Leave them alone, bro. Always speak people right here. He says, yeah, Vegas and Miami are not the same. All right. And I know some of the best looking girls from Miami might not be from there either. They're transplants. But just no. And I've dealt with some women that were good looking from Vegas. They grew up in Vegas and they still was cooked. Just their whole mentality. They was like ghetto and strag. Yep. If she grew up in Vegas, this bitch been around too much. She probably stripped at Little Darlings when she was 16 or 17. All right. No, Vegas is not it, bro. Not if you looking for women. I'm going to come to Vegas. No, the tourists are going to be bad. The transplant, the women working in entertainment and hospitality, they work like fucking vampires, right? Or they're like nocturnal. They're super nocturnal, meaning that they go to sleep at 6 a.m. and they sleep all day till 2 p.m. Then they wake up and then they go back to work at 8 p.m. And then they work all night and shit. And they're nocturnal because if they are good looking, they probably work in entertainment or hospitality. Okay, there's not many good looking women here just walking around looking for husbands. Right? All right, so you got to be nocturnal to deal with them. So they probably a stripper or cocktail waitress, or they're work the trapeze in Cirque du Soleil. They're doing something like that. They work in that type of industry where they work in the industry. They're a hostess or a waitress. But yep, and they do drugs. Them bitches been doing drugs since 15 years old. Yeah, bottle service girl. So the attractive women tend to work nocturnal. They work maybe on the strip or somewhere, something like that. That's where they're going to be at. So you better work nocturnal too. Atmosphere girl, sometimes prostitute, escort. That's attractive women in Vegas, right? And they do coca like this nothing. All right, but anyway, yep, call girls. There's not just an attractive group of women. That if they are, they're up in Summerlin. They're up in Summerlin. So, but they're like grew up in family. Their family moved from Los Angeles or Orange County to Summerlin, and there's some cute girls in Summerlin. That might be the only other exception. Yeah, catching tricks at the casino. They all probably done some sex work. All right, if they're very attractive, they probably have all done some sex work. Something. All right, but anyway, look, enough of that bullshit. Let's get up out of here, man. Let me go enjoy rest of my day. You enjoy your day, and we'll be back tomorrow, probably at the same time. I'll try to be consistent. And we out of here. Peace.
Vibe blowing up the J, got the loud jumping up the bay. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the band jumping up the bay. Vibe blowing up my J, got the loud jumping up the bay. Everything I'm on slack.
We've been with the Brazilians. This would be the first.
They wild, I think.
I'm innocent.
Bro, you hear that guy?